Welcome to episode 24 of Trolls for Hire. When last we left off, I don't know why I say that for Trolls for Hire because I don't know what the last group did. The last group, it was the Migo. The last group got soundly beaten by the Migo in the depths of Kundrakar. Everyone's just waving, and I need to make sure they can hear you all. Yes, they can. And we got a sub from Pick Mario. He's been here for 18 months. We got a resub for Super CT8. We got a Twitch baby. We got a resub from Steph. Oh, okay. I misread it and thought it said for 1 month, and I was very confused. She's also been here for 18 months. We got a sub from Classy Librarian who's been here for 11 months. Our hype train is well underway. Which started before we even went live because we got 100 bits from Jordan and a sub from L2 and Moses.
So it looks like Pick Mario's been here for 25 months?
25 months, yeah.
I just said 18.
I did because another
Too
sub
many
came,
things, yeah.
another sub came in as I was reading it, and the 25 got replaced with 18 because that was Steph's
I just want to make
sub.
sure that we're giving credit where credit is due.
It was 25 months for Mike, over 2 years, because we've been streaming for over 2 years, and Mike was one of the original players, and yeah. He also missed a bunch of days, which is why he, or missed a bunch of months, which is why he only has a 3-month streak.
For shame.
For shame. Yeah, thanks for the hype train right off the goddamn bat. So we've got friendly faces, familiar faces. That's the phrase that I was looking for. 4 of the players here are returning. Archie having been in 1 adventure thus far. But we also have a newcomer in the path less traveled. Matt, who the hell are you?
Yeah. So the path less traveled, or path, is Tabaxi. He had like the giant hat with a feather in it. He is kind of just out for experience and to see the world. Basically came over from Mazdaca after one of his friends told him about travels and seeing the world, and now he wants to go see it for himself and not just in stories.
Have you heard that there is a gate to Mazdaca?
He probably doesn't know that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, he's new. He just got through orientation. He's like the super excited, never actually been to Waterdeep before. Like he probably just showed up a day or 2 ago.
Okay.
Found the troll, and he is just so excited. But you can look at him, you just go, "You're a tourist. Like you're not wearing the right clothes. You're just not." He's very excited.
Do you by chance have the Far Traveler background? Because that's perfect for what you're describing.
I did. I don't know. I went back and forth between that and Outlander.
Okay. Yeah.
He's gonna be so bummed when he did like that whole like long trip.
The whole long journey across the trackless sea, and it's just like there's a gate that just goes to.
Just walk through.
I mean, to be fair, Mazdaca is a humongous fucking continent, so he could very easily be from a different part of the continent to the point where it's easier to just sail.
Yeah, but
I will laugh if it's from your hometown. I will laugh so hard. Aaron and every one of Aaron's characters will laugh so hard.
I'm just imagining Path walking into the meeting with the I Heart Waterdeep T-shirt on.
Oh yeah, or the what is it? The yawning portal. Like I fell in the yawning portal, and all I got was this.
Yeah.
Oh god. Imagine
like,
walking into the Gilded Troll with a Yawning Portal t-shirt because they're bitter rivals.
Yeah.
And just being like completely oblivious. Like
We threw you something from the Lost and Found. We're like, just put this on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's from like a bachelorette party, so you're wearing some like not at all related.
I went to the Yawning Portal and all I got was this t-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. So welcome, Path. You've been given the the standard orientation, explaining like, don't tell anyone about this shit that you're gonna see because we don't want people attacking stuff down here. Although Denton can probably handle it, we don't want to make him. He's very busy. This is Steve. He's your astral tether. He's your gilded tether. It will tickle when we plug it in. Don't worry about it. And when you get through, make sure you note what's on the keystone so that you can figure out how to get back through. Don't get stuck. It's happened. Nope, it's never happened since we got Steve. So that's cool.
That's good to know.
It's been 97 days since we've had an accident.
Sounds rather reasonable.
Unless you count the people who died, but I don't.
Are they still dead?
No, they got
I think
better.
I heard that one of them got trapped in a jungle and ran into a bunch of bees, but I
Yeah,
didn't
that
get
was
the whole
97
story.
days ago. Yeah. Hi, I'm Denton.
Hi, Denton. Hi, Steve. It's good to meet you.
Has Rose met Steve before?
He has, but he wasn't called Steve.
Got it. Okay. It was just the Astral Kraken. Which is technically already a shortening of his real name, which is the living astral projection created with the soul of a juvenile kraken.
Ooh. Get that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
You don't want to advertise that.
No one would know what that meant.
I feel like it's pretty clear.
So were there any preparations you needed to make before you head out on your adventure?
Evidence is being accompanied by a quasit or quasit. I don't know how to pronounce that. I assume
I
it's
always say
quasit.
Quasit.
Quasit? No.
Yeah.
Quasar based.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It
He's
discussed
accompanied.
aid.
Yeah, we did Roisham.
The 4th level aid
Yeah.
at the cost of 160 gold pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta subtract the extra, but 4th level aid for everybody because we did math.
And by everybody, you mean everyone who isn't level 4. Correct?
Everyone who isn't level 4
Okay.
gets it, but yeah,
So
no,
that's
it was
Path,
a 4th
Archie,
level
and
aid,
Rose.
and
So
it was-
how many hit points is that?
That's 15.
Mm.
I think it's really interesting, and I think I've said this on session before, but I think it's really interesting that I've basically never seen aid cast at all ever before Odyssey, and now it is just a fucking staple for Odyssey and for Trolls for Hire. Like that's just weird to me.
it's one of those things that if you have a finite number of spells, it's annoying to keep, like to take as a spell, but it's just it's very good to have cast
difficult to make work at level 2 is what I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you have that 2nd level slot, it's like this isn't a great spell. But
it's also nice with having the party with different levels, being able to keep the level 1s from.
Yeah, very true. But also, having it available as a spellcasting service makes it even more valuable because, you know, having let's say a level 3 character cast a 2nd level aid on your level 1 characters, it's like, okay, cool, it's plus 5 max HP, and now I'm out one of my 2 2nd level spell slots. But if I can just throw money at some guy who's not coming with us and just get buttloads of it's really nice as a spellcasting service.
Somebody in the Discord mentioned that downtime in Trolls for Hire has been incredibly interesting, and I 1,000,000% agree that having the ability to there's a temple that we all go hang out at sometimes, and specifically are just please cast spells, we have money, please give us spells.
And Rowler's like, as long as I don't have to go with you.
You're not going back there again. I think after that breakdown that he had in Kundrakar, I don't think he's going back with you again.
No.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
We'll get some other spellcaster.
To be fair, if you have Liz with you, she can cast Remove Curse twice per short.
Yeah.
We'll just start paying Yogg to cast aid.
Yeah.
Keep the money in house. Keep the money in house.
Aladdin needs money.
Actually, that brings up a good point. Like Eladan could easily just cast a 3rd level aid on the group today.
Yeah.
we got 4th though, so I think
I don't
For
know how much I
now.
want to allow that though. Like that seems like it's gonna ruin everything. It's just like, oh, how many 8-hour buffs can we throw at every single party that goes anywhere?
How many
I
8-hour
mean-
buffs are there?
There aren't that many, but there's
Right.
like Death Ward.
Definitely
I mean,
good
there's
for the
also
lack
the,
of
like-
aid.
lasts an hour.
you could say that the Gilded Troll has to like pay market rate to be fair to the character that is casting it.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't matter if Eladan can cast it for us, we still have to pay him.
Oh my god, mage armor. Just anyone
Yo.
who doesn't wear armor normally, it's just like, here, have 3 more AC.
Anyone want to cast mage armor on me, please?
Dark Vision.
Yeah.
Dark Vision's an 8-hour
I don't
spell.
need that. That's a waste of time.
It's yeah.
Oh my god,
Same.
non-detection.
Oh my
Ah.
god, non-detection.
Speaking of casting things, does anyone have locate objects? Nope, I didn't think so. Okay.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
We're just gonna look.
We're gonna
I guess
look.
you're just gonna have to use your eyes.
Oh no.
I
But
don't.
I'm bad at that.
have
That's what I have
those.
a familiar for.
Oh, Wesdin, you have that?
No, he doesn't have
No.
eyes.
I don't have eyes.
Wait,
Just have
what? What?
spheres. There's small globes. I don't see with eyeballs.
But
I'm
those
a
are
living
eyes.
spell. They look like eyes. They don't function like eyes.
They're there for your comfort.
They're
not for-
incorrect.
So if someone tossed something to you, would you just
Gotcha.
not see it as soon as okay?
No, I see in a 360-degree radius at all times.
The 60 feet.
You see
To 60.
Rose throwing a
Oh Jesus Christ!
Please don't attack your party member.
a tin from her mess kit, just from behind you at the back of your head.
It just bonks off. Yeah, he doesn't even. Wes doesn't even. It just goes. Why?
You don't think he can see behind his head?
I'm pretty sure he can. Pyramid.
Yeah, yes,
Pyramid.
pyramid.
Yeah.
Pyramid.
Yeah. Okay.
Pyramid.
Oh yeah, it's
so,
over here.
so as usual, all of the smaller gates in this nexus are missing their keystones, including the one that you're headed into today, which is the one at east by northeast. Denton has already spent the last week unscrambling it, which is super convenient because this is the one you wanted to go into. It's crazy how that works, isn't it?
Evidence gushes just a little bit. Like, isn't he the greatest? He's amazing. He's just the best.
And Denton's just like, that's okay, kid. Just pats you on the head. I know I'm amazing. You don't have to tell me.
Jesus.
Who's that?
So yeah, the gates are keystoneless, and you're here to get a keystone. And Denton just stands next to the gate with his finger on it, and you can't see because you just finger on the gate, and just like, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. And he always verbalizes the boop. As he does so, just a swirling blue vortex opens to fill the gate. And you see through the gate, you see in the distance a large pyramid comprised totally of boulders. The structure is at least 60 feet high, and from this distance, about half a mile, it looks as though there might be an opening at the top. Between you and the base of the boulder pyramid is a solid stone field. The field is flat and smooth with a slight upward incline, but in places the stone is rent with deep gouges, so deep that it is impossible to tell how deep the gouges go. I love the hyperbole here. Even the widest gouge, though, is less than 3 feet wide and easy to cross if care is used.
Also, I don't seem to have permission to.
Oh, you don't have control of your token.
Yeah.
I did not set that up. Yeah, let me do that real quick. There's like a gazillion things I need to do whenever I create a new, or whenever someone makes a new character. There we go. All right, you have control of path.
Yay!
You have control of every path token. So go ahead and head through the gate. Da, 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 da. So you find yourselves in the middle of a rent stone field. And as you begin to walk around, you hear skittering of claws on stone as something begins to climb up out of the gouges. What would you like to do?
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna
Which
send
Direction.
All around you, in fact. So here's what we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna roll initiative, and you guys have
Jesus.
1 round to do stuff before things arrive. And my stream deck just does not work today, so that's neat. So I get to change scenes manually, like a scrub. So let's go ahead and add you all to initiative, so that you guys can decide what you're doing about this.
Are we good to roll?
Yeah, you're good to roll.
Oh God.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Wow, this is going well.
hold on, I have to turn off
Music just
dice.
started.
Music.
Music.
Crap. How do I turn off 3D dice on my character sheet?
Click on your character's name, and then there should be a big fucking toggle for.
They moved it somewhere.
How did they?
Yeah.
The fuckers.
Preferences.
Is that a beta?
There, it's in preferences now. There it goes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Now Underdark mode is the big fucking toggle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Assholes. Stop moving shit around. Alright.
I'm just gonna roll evidence.
Wow. Okay. Alright. So. Path, it is your turn. What are you doing about the fact that you hear scrabbling from all around you?
Okay. I guess first, it's basically flat. There's no like rock. Is there anywhere to hide?
Not particularly, unless you wanted to jump into one of these gouges.
Oh yeah, no. So
There are rocks. You can see like these labeled rubble ever so helpfully. There are
Yeah.
rocks around the place.
I just don't know if he wants to get that much closer to what could possibly be coming out of the hole. So he'll just basically draw his short bow and can he hold an attack if things look hostile?
Yeah,
Shoot
yeah.
them?
You can ready an attack for the first hostile creature you see.
Yeah.
All right, done.
Yep.
Evidence.
I'm gonna send Alibi as a bat down one of the cracks.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch senses, and they're gonna fly around trying to see what's going on.
Okay.
I have to change sound because I cannot hear any of you guys.
Yeah, it's very loud.
Do I have?
No, I have control of. Mine was just set super high. That's all.
I don't have a bat token, so let me get one real quick.
Sorry, I haven't given you the full list of everything all of my things can change into.
I don't think I even have a Quasit, to be honest.
That's fine. Bat, centipede, and toad for right now, unless things change significantly, and I need to.
Is it a giant centipede or a regular centipede?
Or regular centipede.
Because there isn't even a stat block for that.
Oh,
So that's
I can't. It would make zero sense to allow it to turn into a giant centipede.
Yeah, that would
busted
make no
as fuck.
sense.
Okay, yeah.
It's just interesting how out of those three, the only one that.
I mean, giant centipede is still small. It's like a.
But it's supposed to be something tiny. I'm assuming
Right.
that's what most
Oh yeah.
familiars turn into. Yeah.
Also, I'm noticing that on stream, or I already noticed rather, that on stream, I have the word "as" smaller than every other word, but in the non-combat scene, I fucked that up for Aaron. So as is the same size as the rest of the text, and it's bothering the hell out of me, but I'm not fixing it right now. So I made a note to myself for later.
At least you announced it, so we can all be bothered now.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can't see it on this scene because it's only on the other scene. But I need to assign this bat to Aaron. All right. There we go. Evidence has a
and
bat.
I've learned my lesson. I'm just going. You cannot take the action while the game is paused. Never mind.
There we go. Game
Okay.
is unpaused.
That's gonna go straight ahead, and
That's so
I'm
nice.
blind and deaf. I tell Path, "Hey, this happens all the time. Don't worry about it." And you hear like a, and my eyes go dark.
Okay.
That's slightly
And I go
worrisome.
stationary, and then you just hear, and Bat goes down and is checking out. I'm gonna say they're gonna do like they can only go 40 feet, so 5, 10,
15, 20.
Yeah. Just basically like somewhere down to here-ish.
Yeah.
40-ish.
So when you get there, you
Yeah.
see that there is a giant badger clawing its way up at the corner here.
Cool.
And based
I see
on the homogeneity of the sounds around you, you can surmise that they're probably all giant badgers.
So like completely powered down, jaw slack. You just hear like Evidence go, giant badgers, big badgers, badgers. And then just like that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Rose.
So where do these sounds sound like they're coming from? Generally, is it mostly in front, mostly behind,
All around you.
all around us?
Kind of equidistantly spaced around you.
Okay, cool. I guess I will just take up this position by Evidence
Mm-hmm.
because they are
Blind.
Yeah, blind and deaf. So, she takes her sword out, uses dodge action, and waits for whatever's coming.
All right. Archie.
So Archie's gonna come up here
Mm-hmm.
and start beating on those bongos that Wesdin
Okay.
just gave him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna create an illusion 15 feet around us. That's just a bunch of rocks in like a circle. They are obviously illusory.
If you are a bard, the radius increases to 15 feet. They are obviously a loser. Okay, so they're like semi-transparent rocks, but rocks nonetheless.
Yeah, so it's like a circle of rocks surrounding us, trying to hide us from whatever is coming.
Okay.
If they're
like-
really stupid, it might work.
They're like cell shaded wrong, like in the old Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, they're just like
Yeah, it's like this
They're
whole
very-
animated cartoons where
Right,
you just
they're
see
just-
like
yeah.
these things obviously move.
yeah, exactly. And these things are clearly part of the like canvas.
Oh god. Color intensity. What have I done?
Oh
What
dear.
is it?
Hang on, let's turn the color
Illusions.
intensity down. What color is illusion? Purple?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. Have a purple illusion. That didn't work, did it?
Oh, that color intensity is now too far down.
Yeah. Damn it.
White
There it
backgrounds.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah, it's the white background. White backgrounds ruin everything. All right. Anything else?
So we
Archie?
got rocks. I think that's good for me.
All right. Weston, you're now inside of rocks, but you can see through them.
I don't think Wesdin would do anything yet.
Just waiting.
Yeah, just waiting. Like if they're, I'll prepare I'll hold a firebolt in case they
Okay.
are hostile. But like he's not. He's chilling.
Okay. All right. It is the
Can-
giant badgers' turns.
Can Weston see the giant badgers?
He
I
can once
now.
they pop up from underground.
Okay.
Weston's sight is still line of sight. It just doesn't
Okay.
require eyeballs or
Okay.
light. Yeah. So as they pop up, they look incredibly hostile. They look, in fact, rabid, as if they had rabies.
Oh, chill.
They are frothing at the mouth. Their surprisingly long teeth are bared, and also they have big diggy claws too. But yeah, they're moving hostilely. So those of you who have prepared actions, feel free to use this. Why did the music just double in volume? Anyone
It's been
else?
the same volume for me.
No.
Yeah, I got the
I
same.
turned it way down so I could hear you guys. So I'm good.
I'm gonna turn it down for me because I can suddenly no longer hear you.
Okay, so Path will take his shot at the northwest one.
All right.
Mm, 14.
I believe that hits. Let me double check. Yes, it does.
Okay, so that'd be 6. I don't
Hmm.
think I have advantage for any reason.
Nope. All right.
Does the bat count as a friendly?
That's a
Yeah.
hostile creature within 5 feet of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So
Sneak attack because it's distracted by bat.
So
It's,
12
there's a lot of
damage.
squeaking. There's a lot of squeaking going on.
All right. And then Weston, which one did you want to fire at?
I'll go with this guy with advantage from Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
And I didn't click the stupid D&D Beyond button, but it was a 10.
10 with advantage?
Apparently.
Oof. All right. I appreciate your honesty. That will miss.
Yep.
So now they get to take the rest of their turn. And I am going to make some int checks to see if they have any fucking clue what's going on here. It's going to go poorly. Okay. So these two just scrabble at, like, they actually try to climb the rocks and fail, and actually fall prone, and then stand up. This one does the same, but this one knows what the fuck is going on, because it's just like, whatever, it's like some fog or whatever, and then it tries to attack Rose, with disadvantage, because she's dodging. Wow, and that is only a 12 with disadvantage. And then this one's just gonna try and eat Alibi.
Okay. Question: do
Yeah.
I keep the Quasits or
The Quasit would specify that.
no? Like, do I keep its damage resistances while it's a bat?
The shape changer feature will specify. Its statistics are the same in each form.
Except for the speed.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Never
So
mind.
it's still gonna have damage resistance.
Yep.
All right. So it's gonna bite. Wow. I don't think a 7's gonna hit.
Nope.
Wow. Jesus, they are not having a good turn.
It's just like
Path.
way more dexterous than it should be.
That badger's it looking fine still?
Yeah. He's got an arrow in his shoulder.
Okay, well, here comes a second arrow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
22.
gonna hit. Holy shit.
And Batty's still next to it, so 12 more damage.
Yep. Now he's bloodied. You get him in the cheek.
Badgers, I don't like this. This isn't going well.
Anything else?
No, he's
Alright.
good.
Evidence. I believe at the start of your turn, your vision returns to you.
I'm back to me. Yeah. 10-foot sphere. Hold on. That's not the correct size for a 10-foot sphere. That's annoying.
It's 9.6.
Yeah, I know.
Is it a 10-foot sphere or a 10-foot radius around you?
No. I'm looking at Shatter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hit more than 2 with a shatter.
I don't think I can either. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just Eldritch Blast the one that's this one.
Okay. Wow, everyone's
Wow.
just rolling bad today.
Okay.
Except Matt. Matt's killing
Yeah,
it.
but
Yeah,
Path
Matt's
is
the
doing
only
fine.
one. Yeah, and I'm just gonna direct Alibi to stay like.
And I'm guessing Quasit doesn't have flyby.
No, it doesn't. That's somebody else turns into an owl. But I'm gonna direct Alibi to. Jesus Christ! Stop! Don't do that. Don't be a dick. To stay close-ish by-ish so that they can be an ally within range.
Okay.
Call it a day. The end.
Is that going to be a disengage?
Yeah.
All right. I still.
Wait, but they're
What's up?
were they gonna stay within 5 or no? It looks like they're. outside.
I'm assuming that the rabid badger is gonna come closer.
You got it. That makes sense.
If you want, if you want them to be near you, so they can help you. Thank you.
No,
That's
no,
all.
Yeah.
I'm all set. I was just
Okay.
confused.
No, that's fine. I'm figuring keep them next to the party and provide help.
There we go.
Mhm.
That's better.
Mhm.
All right.
Done.
All right. Rose.
The one in front of me is not damaged yet, right?
It is not. And it very nearly went for your fucking jugular, but you dodged out of the way.
What about the one to my right? Is that one damaged at all?
Nope.
I tried
Okay,
to damage
cool.
it and I sucked.
I'm gonna just aim for the one up top then.
All right.
Since these two, it seems like these two are both pretty even.
Yeah. This one pratfalled trying to climb the illusory rocks, and then spent the rest of its turn righting itself.
I'm helping.
Hey!
All right. 23 is gonna hit for 10. So you get him in one of his very meaty badger shoulders. Incidentally, these are like English badgers, like the black and white colored ones. You know,
Like the
if
ones that should be in a like waistcoat.
Right. Yes. These are very fancy looking badgers. They're just rabid now, and not very. Oh my! That's a critical hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or
So
max damage? No, not quite.
not
Close.
quite max, but pretty fucking close. Pair of threes. So you just crack it across the jaw and knock out one of its canine teeth.
And that's it for Rose.
Oh, is that it? Just bloodying an enemy in one turn? No big deal. All right. Archie, do you have to continue using your action to keep that up?
That's a good question. I only got as far as one round.
The effects end when you stop playing,
Yeah.
but it doesn't actually say you need to use your action to play.
Does not say that. So I guess
Probably
that's
need
up
a
to you.
free hand to play.
You just need a free hand.
I'm not holding anything, so.
All right. You keep playing your illusion of rock.
I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the one that Path has been attacking.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good lord.
Tell me how utterly is its face melted off?
Well, it opens its mouth to scream, and I take that moment to just like spit a firebolt right into its little mouth, and
Oh my
It's
god, do you
its
spit
little
fireballs?
mouth. This is a
I
giant
spit
badger.
firebolts.
This is a giant badger that's twice as tall as you are.
So
Not
if you're
anymore, it's not.
Bard-
Not anymore, it's not.
you're like spitting rhymes, and we're just like, damn, he's spitting fire. Literally,
Literally spitting fire.
yeah. It's a fire track, dude.
Anything else, Archie?
I think that's enough.
I think that might be enough.
And we're gonna keep going with these rocks to see if they'll, do any more.
All right, Weston.
I reloaded and am on the Nexus. Would you mind pulling me to the scene?
I can do that.
But I'm gonna probably I'm gonna move around and I should be able to get these two in burning hands. I
You
think.
could get both of them from where you're at.
Cool, I'll do that.
All right. Yeah, if you just emanate it from this corner of your space.
Oh yeah, corners. Hey.
All right, let's get some dex saves for these boys. Does a 3 save?
No.
What about a 5?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So they both take 14 fire damage, and they are beyond pissed at you.
Cool. I'm immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 15 days.
Do you announce
Was it
that out
not
loud?
already?
Wait, do you announce it out loud?
Time
I
to
don't-
enter some drinking competitions.
I don't know that
mean, if
Weston
I'm
knows that.
I don't think he knows that. I
So-
don't think it's gonna matter.
If I'm resistant to poison, it means I'm better at drinking, right?
Generally, yeah. Usually it's Constitution saving throws versus poison for becoming drunk.
Okay. Yeah. So, evidence is just gonna recruit Weston to his next carousing run. Just like, let's go.
I don't have a stomach. Don't worry about it. Whatever. It's fine.
Neither do I. Who would
Anything else,
build a
Weston?
robot with a stomach?
There probably should be something else, but nah.
Alrighty. It is the giant badger's turn, and they are at this point full on ignoring the rocks. And it is time for some fucking pack tactics.
Oh shit.
So this is gonna be 4 attacks with advantage, 2 against Rose, 2 against Weston.
Hey!
What the actual fuck? Rose, that's a 10 and 11.
No.
And
Tank
Weston,
it, Rose, tank it.
Weston, that is a 16
Shield.
and a 22.
That still hits.
I want to debate the shield just in case.
I know you did. I could see it in your face, but I would've done it
so that 22 is going to hit for 10 piercing damage as it just launches itself and latches into your shoulders. And I need a strength save to not be knocked prone by its weight.
That's funny. I do have my Tides of Chaos back.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use that.
All right.
18.
You somehow managed to keep your feet as a giant badger that weighs 300 pounds lands on you.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Well, let's see what it is that lets you do that.
Chaos.
Pat.
Is it the frog? Is it the frog guy?
Path will take a shot at that guy.
Which guy?
The
Okay. Yep.
southwest one.
I just
He's gonna
wasn't looking at the screen when you said it.
help out Wesdin.
All right.
Obliged.
And both of those badgers have their fur singed already.
Yeah, 17.
17's gonna hit for 9.
Yeah.
So you get it right in the haunch, and it starts squealing like a stuck pig because it's vaguely pig-like, and you just stuck it.
Okay. And then he will take
I love ruining my metaphors.
yes, and then he'll take 1 step backwards.
Okay. Towards the other badgers.
Yeah, but this way, yeah.
Okay.
With the ones he didn't piss off.
Right.
Right.
Evidence.
Alright, it's Rose, Archie, and Weston. Okay. So Alibi is gonna fly here and help Rose.
Okay.
I am going to move here and yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what I can do?
What is that?
Occurred to me. I am telekinetic now. Just push badgers. Fuck it. No. They're probably strong. I take it back. I Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Vaguely pig-like badgers.
Which one are you all just blasting?
The one that Path was just going.
Okay.
This one.
Alright. You hit it for 9 force damage. Hot damn. Oh, okay, that's with... Okay. I didn't know you had Agonizing Blast. I was like, damn, you just rolled 9. Right?
No.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
No.
It's a very sad badger.
And I'm done.
Okay. Rose.
I just want to say that I'm really happy that Alaris is rolling for the DM tonight.
Don't say it out
trying
loud.
to
The
kill
dice
us?
can hear you.
And then I'm gonna.
No, I rolled a 1 and a 6, and then a 4 and a 5 against Rose. So, yeah.
I think I have advantage on this swing. Is that
Yep,
right?
you have been helped.
It's going after the damage bump.
Nice.
Damn.
Help
God.
worked.
Yeah. 9 piercing damage. Slashing, sorry. And it's still standing.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, I will flurry.
Alright. Is this the part where I learn how Mercy Monk works?
It would be if I had rolled well enough.
9's gonna miss.
Don't think a 9 will hit, so I get my second hit.
Yep. $14 does hit.
Cool. And now you do get to learn how it works, because I will use Hand of Harm.
Alright.
You do an additional
Nice.
6 bludgeoning.
Alright. It's actually 6 necrotic, according to the thing.
Necrotic, yes.
So that extra 6 damage is enough to push him over the dead threshold. And it just sort of withers away as you just grab its face. Or punch its face? I don't know. Like, do you punch your necrotic?
I assume that as she draws away, it just pulls essence out of the creature.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So just
That
No,
she later uses
mercifully.
to heal. Yeah.
Right.
She's gonna later use that to heal people.
right.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else?
These sacks of hit points will help.
That is everything. Yep. I'm all
Alright.
good.
Archie.
We're gonna use a firebolt on the one near Wesdin that's almost dead.
Alrighty.
No,
8.
we
Not
won't.
gonna hit.
No, we won't.
And I think at this point I can stop playing.
Okay.
'Cause it's like the rocks helped, and now
And now they're not so much.
not so much.
Alright.
Now they just might be attracting more things because I'm playing drums.
Alright, done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. Weston, who is surprisingly standing.
Also in a pickle.
It's fine, you have like 30 hit points.
20 now. All right, DM shrug. Balls. Yeah, I'm actually kind of. This is a bad character design.
Just a little tiny bit boned. Hey, we got 500
Just a
bits from
little
Red Knight.
Tiny bit
Cheers,
boned.
Bo, for the party. Thanks, Red Knight.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you.
Have fun playing D&D.
Yeah. I'm gonna dodge.
Just dodge.
Yeah.
Alrighty. It's the Badger's turn, and they're gonna pack tactics dodge straight roll.
Yep.
That's gonna be a 7 and a 20.
All right.
That's gonna be 8 piercing damage. It just bites your leg. And a strength
Ow.
save as it tries to pull your leg out from under you.
Cool. I'm gonna shear this. Nope.
It pulls your leg out from under you, and you're prone now.
Ow.
And the Badgers have apparently been trained very well to go for downed targets, as this one just risks an opportunity attack.
Kill it.
I don't think it's
Yeah, let me-
damaged.
Here's the funny thing, though. It already had advantage because pack tactics, and it still has advantage because you're dodging. Has disadvantage because you're dodging. So, like, this makes no... 23 is going to fucking hit. 12 slashing. Wow. So, yeah, there's going to be another straight roll against Weston. And that's going to be a 17 to hit
That hits.
for 7 piercing damage.
Cool.
Path. They're kind of ripping at Weston, who isn't looking good, as I understand, because he had 20 hit points, and now he has 5.
Yeah.
This many.
I'll short bow the one that's almost dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use a cheerspiration just to
Okay.
hopefully make sure it dies.
Yep. That's gonna cut it.
Right.
That'll hit. That'll kill it. Turns out if you plunk 3 arrows into the same creature, it dies.
That's the
Look
trick
at
of
the
3
board
arrows. You heard the man.
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Evidence.
Gonna have Alibi go over here,
All right.
and I'm going to here.
Okay.
And try and talk to the badger first, just to be like, what the hell is going on?
Do you have any
Why are
special
you-
ability that allows you to speak to badgers?
I'm telekinetic or telepathic.
You're telekinetic.
I'm
that allows
both
you to speak.
telekinetic and telepathic. I forgot which one.
So your telepathy works on any creature with a language.
Yeah, it doesn't have a
Okay.
language, I'm assuming.
It does not have a language.
Okay, so it's not like a awakened badger or anything. That's work. That's you
Info.
know,
Yeah.
that is new
They
knowledge.
probably would have done a lot better on the int checks to determine whether the rocks were real if they had been awakened.
They could also be,
That would have been a mite better than their 3 int.
yeah. And if I had the Alibi the pseudo dragon, I could have also just used that, but I didn't.
The euphoria breath.
No, the
Oh.
they're telepathic as well, but they
Ah,
can
okay.
just like communicate vision, like pictures and ideas. So
Fairy dragons, isn't it?
That also requires a creature that can understand the language.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Pseudo dragon?
Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's a pseudo-dragon.
I stabbed this.
But yeah, I was thinking fairy dragons. Those have euphoria breath.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Anyway, anything else? Evidence?
Yeah, I'm gonna oh, that's a bonus action. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast bonus action try and push it.
Okay.
That's a strength save.
Strength save. 4.
That misses. I also miss.
Yeah.
I rolled it twice somehow, so
Both of them miss, so.
both of them miss. I don't ignore. both.
So how far does it get pushed? The
5
telekinetic?
feet. Just
5
5 feet. It breaks pack tactics. That's all I'm
Yep.
trying to do.
Alright. Done?
And Alibi is helping.
Okay. Helping whom? Against whom?
Who's next?
Rose?
Rose. Yeah, helping Rose against the one I just shoved.
Okay. Yep, okay. Alright. Rose, you're up.
Okay, cool. Rose is going to very kind of efficiently move straight down and take a quick swing at this dude. For 10
Rose is fucking killing it. Like, literally. This is the one that you already hamstrung as it walked past you.
Yes.
And now it's bloodied to hell.
Oh, is it still alive?
It is still alive.
Okay, let's flurry that.
Alright. Yeah, before the opportunity attack, it was undamaged. And now it's bloodied.
I'm gonna cheer this flurry.
Okay. Not looking good.
7. Oh, it's still up?
Still up.
Okay, then she is going to make her way around it.
Okay.
And she is going to use her other unarmed strike to infuse the essence of that last badger into Wesdin.
I
Alright.
don't want your badger asset. Yeah, yes, I do.
Do you have the key for that?
I do not need to spend a key when it is part of a flurry.
Neat.
Mhm.
That's fucking cool.
It's super
Right?
new.
Just punch life back into people.
Punch life back into people.
Punch the life right back in.
Rolled a 1,
Yeah.
but still 4 health.
I'll take it.
Alright, done?
That's it. I'm done.
Alright, Archie.
So I'm gonna step down here,
Okay.
and I am going to use my Draconic Roar.
Remind me what that one does.
I let out a Draconic Roar at enemies within 10 feet of me. Until the end of my next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against any of those enemies who could hear the roar.
Oh! Okay.
Rawr.
I like the other kobold ability.
Grovel, cower, and beg.
Yeah.
Oh, are you the UA kobold?
I
Yeah,
am the UA
he was a
Draconic
UA
Kobold.
Okay.
That's how I have Firebolt as a bard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you
That's
can learn
really
any
fancy.
sorcerer spell.
I
Sorcerer
hate
cantrip.
that kobold so much. It's not like just it bugs me, but that's okay.
We got us up from Papa Jedi. Roar!
Ah!
Thanks
So
for
now
being
I'm gonna
Papa Jedi.
Firebolt the one that Rose is just laying into
Okay.
at advantage and disadvantage.
Yep.
Same thing. I melt its face if it's dead.
You alright? Anything else?
That's it for me. I think I've done enough.
Okay. Weston, it is your turn. You're on the ground. There's an angry badger.
Yep, there's always an angry badger. I'll stand up.
Alright. Seems like a good start.
Yeah, sure does, doesn't it? Now, I could just run.
You could.
It would have to eat a lot of opportunity attacks to get to you.
Well, one.
It would actually
Depending
only
on
how
where
far
you
you
run.
ran.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't really run that far.
If you were to, for instance, run through Archie's square up to path,
right.
it would have a hard time avoiding
That's true.
eating at least 2 opportunity attacks.
Yeah, let's do that. What the hell?
So disengage.
Disengage. And then I'm gonna quicken a Chaos Bolt, because fuck you.
Okay.
And I have advantage on this?
You do.
Sweet. 21.
Yep.
And...
Oh. It's just fucking dead.
yeah. And of course, this is the one time I get doubles.
Oh. There's nothing to chain. So what's a 7 get you?
7 gets me Psychic, which is, dear God, I need to write these down somewhere else sometime.
What we should do is we should homebrew the Chaos Bolt spell.
You're probably right.
So that it's all in one table.
My previous, I started the adventure with fins and long arms, but now the fins just recede because it's long arms.
Nah, you just have long arms. All right.
I just still have long arms, yeah.
All right. And you kill the last giant badger, and as you do so, it just bleeds from the eyes and the ears. It's very large ears, the back of its head, just bleeding from every cranial orifice. Yay, psychic damage. And as it falls over onto its side and rolls over on its back, and as a group you just sort of take stock of the situation, you realize for the first time that each of these badgers has, hidden under its fur, they each have a collar.
Gotcha.
Someone's probably gonna be upset that we did this.
They were rabid, and if I've learned anything from proper pet ownership, you should always vaccinate the pets.
Yes.
Can I-
Rabies is a big issue from where I come from.
Can I take one of the collars?
Sure. So did anyone get bit other than Weston?
No.
It's just Weston. Cool. Weston, as a living spell, are you immune to diseases?
Sure am, champ.
Cool.
Nice try.
Oh!
Don't gotta worry about that rabies.
What does the gate symbol?
Yeah, I was gonna say I inspect the gate symbol and then Aaron, step away.
Oh,
Sorry.
do I need a wild magic search for the manifest essence?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Everyone just turns invisible for a minute. Also, nice.
See,
Oh,
Pat
yeah.
would
I can't
really
hear
like
Jordan.
this.
I muted myself. I'm
Oh,
unmuted now. It's fine.
Also, this is my first time playing a character with ammunition.
Yeah.
Keep track of all that is so I get half back after the fight.
I usually just assume your character is smart enough to have brought enough ammunition to get through whatever. I don't care about tracking ammunition. It's not fun.
Okay. Yep.
If
Just
you
want to
track it, track it. Yes, you get half back after a fight. If you don't want to track it, don't.
That could have been bad if that was the
though,
first
we're
one.
definitely keeping track of where your weapons are.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was, yeah.
Everyone turns invisible for a minute. The Badgers are dead. Wesdin can still see all of you, hilariously.
Where did I
So-
go?
Sorry.
Would we see it like does like pulse out from Wesdin, or are we just invisible?
There's just this wave that like slides out of Weston, and just like everyone goes invisible from the front to the back, and you just very briefly see their organs as their front half is invisible, but the back half isn't yet.
Wow. Yeah.
You can see every meal they've eaten recently.
Sorry.
Does that just happen?
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
I mean, this could be really useful if
We got getting. Yeah.
I was gonna say if we could do this whenever we wanted. You wanted?
Not yet.
Roll 69 more often.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
But yeah, I guess Pat will poke around the collars on them, the names or anything on them, or is it just?
So there are names inscribed on their collars in a language I'm hoping someone here speaks. It's giant.
It's what?
Giant.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Cool.
Nope.
So if any of you speak Dwarvish, you recognize and can pronounce the... No?
Wrong party.
I got Draconic. Does that help?
Wow. No. it does
Celestial, if they have a related written.
not. Nope. Alright, so none of you have any fucking clue what these say. That's cool. But they're name tags.
I have the exotic languages.
I'll Reicham's working on learning giant. Because
what
clearly
was-
this
What was
clearly
going
that
on-
would come in handy.
What was going on with the keystone?
Yeah, so the symbol on the keystone is an elliptical groove about 4 inches across. So
Okay.
So like maybe a stone or a
Could be a baby's
Yeah.
shoe. Like,
Never worn.
probably best not to.
sorry, it's not elliptical, it's ellipsoidal. Because it's
Okay,
it's
so it's not
three-dim-
two-dimensional,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
three-dimen- okay.
three-dimensional ellipse.
Okay.
And it's just like someone took a three-dimensional ellipse and just like pressed it into the keystone. So there's just like half of an ellipse.
Okay. Alibi, you heard it. Go find another egg.
Badger egg.
Squeak. Flies
Yes,
off.
a badger egg.
Badgers.
You know. Pig-like badgers lay eggs. We all know this.
badgers are not platypuses.
It is known.
Yeah.
Never said that.
Okay. How many badgers have you met?
4.
6.
Yeah. They could be males. You don't know. Keep the or like, I guess write down or keep track of the collar names for later.
Which none of you can pronounce or read.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
take all the collars.
Okay.
I feel like that might be evidence, and not just me evidence. Like generally, that might be seen as like offensive trophy keeping.
We might also want
works
to.
both ways?
I don't know. Bury these creatures.
No, badger's good food.
No, not rabies badgers.
Maybe in the
don't-
head.
I don't eat.
I had lots of family to
I'm
feed.
Badgers.
I'm not eating rabid badger.
No, not for you, for me.
Is the gate still open?
And Archie's whole thing is he's
No.
trying to get food to feed the kobolds in the cave.
Agreed. I am just gonna tell you right now, if we all of a sudden have a job of unrabify all of your family, we're gonna have a different set of problems.
I just Googled it for shits and giggles, and apparently you should not eat rabid game. It is technically possible to kill the rabies, but you basically need to ruin the meat.
Humans shouldn't eat rabid game.
I feel like
different anatomy.
I feel like a kobold that can breathe, that can spit firebolt shouldn't go rabid. I just feel like that's dangerous.
Yes, I will get you other kinds of food
Jake.
Of equal weight to this. Rose shakes his head.
Okay, we're good.
So
I mean, these things are big. You said they're like 300 pounds.
They're 300-pound badgers.
Oh no!
She's got connections. Okay, so I know a lady. She's working on some weird experiment stuff. We might be able to get you like some weird meat. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna mark down that Rose owes me 1,000 pounds worth of meat.
1,500 pounds because there's 5 of them.
I'm gonna round down.
Oh, okay. That's nice of you.
Yeah, I think half a ton's enough to feed the kobolds for a while.
Yeah. Path is gonna like ease over to one of the gouges in the rock and kind of look over the edge.
Okay.
Kind of.
I'm gonna send Alibi actually down.
Okay. So they go pretty deep in the earth, about 30 or 40 feet. Nothing incredibly interesting.
Okay. There's not like badgers clinging to the walls.
No, there's no more badgers.
Holes, burrow speed holes fill in behind you, right?
Depends on the burrow speed.
Giant badger burrow speed?
Unclear.
Okay. Well, like I'm trying to see, like, can I send Alibi down their tunnel to see where they came from?
They appear to have just crawled down these gouges that already exist.
Oh, okay. Does any of the gouges?
There's no evidence of a badger tunnel.
There's no.
Mm-hmm.
If like I don't know how much time it would take, but just doing a full check of all the crevices.
I want to point out that there's a half a mile between you and the pyramid, and it's just full of fucking crevices.
Yeah,
and it extends for a mile in either direction on either side of you. There are literal miles of crevices to check.
When I said all of them, I was like, I assume we're walking towards the pyramid. So Alibi travels in crevices.
Scouting and making sure you're not going to get ambushed again.
Yep.
So do we see foliage or forestry around, or is it just
so you appear to be in the foothills of a mountain range.
Okay.
So the nearest woodland miles away.
Okay. And mountains like nearby?
Visible through the early morning mist, basically. But yeah, nearby, looming overhead.
Do we need to take like a little brief breather?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what it would take to bury these guys. Like maybe just shove one of the rocks onto them.
Can we just
like a
toss them down the crater, the crevices?
Yeah.
I mean, we could, but they are named. That feels.
They were named.
If we're just trying to hide the evidence, then
we can just push them in the hole.
Push them in the hole, and I will write on the outside of one of the rocks. I will copy the characters over.
Yeah.
And I'll put a rock on top of them.
That'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, let's find a.
No idea what their names are, but I'm going to inscribe their names anyway.
Inscribing the names as they are, so hopefully.
And I'll take them down on a piece of paper so we can run them by your friend who's learning giant.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so dragging something that's 30 times your strength score.
Yep.
Hey, there's 5 of us.
Path can't move any of these on his own.
There's 5 of us, and none of us can move any
of these on their own.
What's the highest strength score we have? Does anybody have a positive modifier?
I have
I
an
got
11.
8.
Rose has 10.
I have an
Am I the-
11.
11's the
Oh,
highest.
Patty.
Cool.
11's the highest. All right, so
We-
evidence. You're dragging all the badges.
Oh wait, oh Warforged. It's doubled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can
You
drag
get
2
2 of 'em.
badgers at a time.
I am deceptively strong. And by deceptively strong, I mean if you ever met another Warforged, you'd be like, that's not strong. But who cares?
Strong enough.
Yeah. Push badgers in hole and rock on top, copy over their collars.
All right. So you're gonna do that presumably over the course of an hour, as Weston says. You guys have fun with that.
Yeah. To the
Alright.
Badgers, not you guys.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah. So those of you who aren't engaged in heavy lifting, you can go ahead and get a short rest.
So I'm going to be practicing
Did
on
you just
these.
roll 2 6s?
Sure did.
Nice.
I was gonna do a song of rest if that was gonna, change your mind for rolling a third hit die.
Oh, there'll
maybe.
be another. Don't you worry about that.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna do it. If anybody else is rolling hit dice, I'm gonna practice on those bongos. Just create a bunch of different illusions.
Okay.
Badger illusions and
I mean, I
Another 1. There you go. I have the worst luck rolling d6s.
Yeah.
So D&D
Yeah.
Beyond just gave me an error when I clicked short rest, and their error thing is try again after a short rest, and it's like that's what I was trying to do.
that's a real like fun
yeah,
goal to use.
I'm just like, I
Why are
would
people
I would.
rolling for cavity checks? What am I?
because of alibi.
crevices, crosses.
Okay.
Alibi.
Someone
was
said
doing
roll
cavity
cavity
check.
checks, so we're rolling cavity checks.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for alibi to check the crevices?
No, it's
Okay.
not necessary. So Weston, how are you looking after those 3 hit dice?
Peachy keen, wibbly
Okay.
wobbly colors and wide eyes, wide not eyes. I'm good to go, baby.
Are you at
It was the song of rest that helped. That's what it was.
I was at full already.
No, it was the song of rest. It got you there. We were good.
I mean, Wesdin might have
I'm
like
helping.
tapped a long finger along, but like
You have the illusion of helping.
right, exactly.
So Path and Rose, what are you guys doing for the short rest? For that hour?
Path is gonna hang out and play music with Archie.
Okay. What instrument do you have?
Pan flute.
Oh, neat.
Mhm.
It's a cute
Sorry.
accompaniment.
Conspicuous group.
Very. I mean, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, you
And
can see
we're-
for miles around you.
Yeah. All right, and then we head towards the pyramid after.
All right. So having Alibi scout the crevices, you don't find much of anything. At least not any more giant badgers. That's for certain.
Was there anything nearby the portal besides it being a portal that would have made giant badgers gather there? Like, was there food or anything, or did they just end up there?
I mean, they were presumably someone's pets, so someone intelligent may have told them to stay there.
Is there anything I say, presumably before we left and before I buried them all, any like obvious bite wounds or like anything on them to indicate how they got rabies?
Let's go ahead and roll medicine.
That's a bad idea.
I'll take that. Does anyone want to help me with that roll?
I can't, clearly. I'm busy just lifting badgers going, oh, look how it's just scruffy. Gross.
Unclear how they got rabies.
Okay. Bad ownership.
All right. So as you make your way to the pyramid about half a mile away, 8-10 minute walk, no big deal. Even having to like leap over these cracks every 20 feet or so, they're not difficult to jump over. You basically just put your foot on the edge, and then stretch your legs until you reach the next one, except for Archie, who has to running leap every time because your leg span's about 1.5 feet.
Could just put Archie on the other side of them with my long arms.
Oh god.
Inconspicuous.
Those long arms are weird. I think my favorite though was when you shocking grasped someone. Oh no, you stabbed them with a dagger.
Someone. I killed someone. Yeah.
With a dagger around someone else. Yeah. So as you reach the pyramid, you see that upon closer inspection, it is indeed comprised of gigantic boulders that must have rolled down the mountainside over the last centuries. Whatever stacked them like this must have been very strong or must have used very powerful magic. The boulders at the bottom appear to have been fused together in some way, while the ones further up are simply stacked carefully or held together with mortar. And many of the boulders are etched with runes in giant.
Copying them down.
Taking them down.
Staring at them blankly.
Okay.
I don't have paper. I didn't think that far.
Rose has painter's supplies, so she can supply you with a whole bunch of that stuff.
Oh, I have a tattoo now, so I can just write. But like, I don't have anywhere to write it, so
I would like to point out that Evidence stole painting supplies from the rest of the Lily.
Yeah, but I don't think that he would have thought to have brought them.
Okay. I just want to remind you of that fact.
No, he did, but they are magical, right? Abjuration magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
transmutation.
Transmutation. He definitely would not bring them through a portal. Who knows what happens?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably smart.
Wait, you have transmutation painter's supplies?
We don't know. It's unimportant. He mentions it offhand and just goes, I mean, I have some magic painting supplies, and I found out, I was adventuring, got this cool tattoo, and decided that it was easier this way instead of the other ones. It was a spa, but it was bad. I'm writing on my arm.
I have actual paper. I legitimately have sheets of paper in my inventory.
I'm writing on my arm.
Okay. As I see, I'm gonna hold up the paper, and then I see you writing. I just put it back in my bag.
So there's just giant runes all over Evidence's arms. I'm assuming once he runs out of arm space, it's just gonna go straight down to leg.
Does Evidence wear clothes at all?
No.
Okay, because I just had this funny idea of him just pushing up his sleeves so he could write on his bicep.
No. He's integrated his armor into him, so.
Right, I'm just wondering if you wear a robe on top of it or anything like that.
He might at some point if he thinks it's cool. So he can wear a cape and shout swash, buckle, swash, 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 buckle, buckle, buckle. But not yet.
And things like, I'm Batman.
Yes.
It's the Grey Guardian.
Jordan, stop spoiling.
Apologies.
All right. So as Denton has told you, it appears that the pyramid is open on top, from his scouting with the arcane eye. What would you like to do?
Do we have
Alibi.
anyone that can detect magic?
Probably.
Cool. Okay.
Probably, you say, as everyone shakes their head.
Nope.
That would be useful here to just make sure nothing's magical before we start climbing.
I agree. It would be useful.
I just send Alibi up to check it out.
Okay. So as Alibi reaches the top of the pyramid, Alibi sees that the top of the pyramid is not capped. Instead, 4 boulders frame a large, sort of diamond-shaped opening, essentially like what you would get if you jammed 4 spheres together. You get that diamond shape.
Yeah, okay.
That opening at the moment is plugged by the body of a giant. All you can see right now is his waist and legs, and its thick hide and hairlessness seem to suggest that it is a stone giant, but it's difficult to tell, seeing only its enormous legs and butt.
Is it wearing underwear?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. It's not a kilted giant. Just going.
Actually, no. It's actually completely naked. but it's fine because giants are basically stone giants specifically are basically Ken dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also it appears that he dove headfirst into the pyramid, got stuck, and died. That's what
What a
appears.
way to go.
That's how it appears from here. Also, each of the 4 boulders at the top, inscribed on top of them, are a series of runes that glow with a very obvious magical light.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we climb up, get a closer look ourselves, but
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
alright.
Is there any space? Is it 100% plugged, or are there, mechanically speaking, tiny cracks around the giant?
It is plugged.
Okay. Okay, so then Alibi comes back and I start climbing
All right.
with real sight.
All right. So the 5 of you are gonna start climbing the pyramid. All right. Everyone roll athletics.
If
Oh no.
I'm gonna give Weston
since
advantage because he got big long arms, so he can find like further handholds
I have a climbing speed.
that you don't need to make a check.
What if this is the adventure? We just can't get up the pyramid.
I mean, we just,
That would be very
Pull the-
funny.
pull the
Also, I
tether,
just
can't
realized
do
I
it.
need to be looking at what you're rolling so I can decide if like you succeed or not. Everyone succeeds. So you get about halfway up the pyramid with that first success. And Weston, you're reaching long and far and wide, grabbing the best handholds you can find, which is pretty fucking important because you would have failed otherwise. And you grab onto a handhold that looks suspiciously like an ear, and then as you grab it, a voice emanates from about 2 feet from where that ear thing was, and says, "Hey, watch it there. It's a little personal, don't you think?" And then a pair of stony eyelids just open inches from your face. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw, apparently, to keep your composure and not lose your grip.
okay, I'm good at this. I'm gonna cheer it because it's thematic.
Okay.
Yeah, stony as hell.
Yeah. So just these massive, like each eyeball is about the size of a grapefruit. They just open right in front of your face. And mouth that's about 3 feet wide just opens with these teeth made of granite. And it's just, yo.
Sorry.
Could you let go of my ear?
What part of you should I grab instead?
None of me, preferably.
Is there room to like stand up or anything, or like?
So like it's made of boulders, so like there's places to stand kind of awkwardly. You just sort of like lean against the rock. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I can chill here.
Just
But
do
it
a pull
appears
of
that
those.
like this entire boulder is this guy.
Hi.
Hi. Yo hoofed. And another boulder, a few boulders down, opens its eyes and goes, "Yeah, what? We got visitors."
We're all just heads?
Now
You
we got
don't
legs.
ask
You
a
just
person
can't
that.
see them.
You can't just ask somebody if they have legs, Rose.
We're looking for a keystone.
We got stones of all kinds of types here.
Trapezoidal.
Yeah,
Ellipsoidal?
2 syllables or less.
Ovular.
Round.
That's not
3
what
syllables.
That word doesn't mean what you think it means.
Ovoid?
Yo, ellipsoidal.
That's
We said that already.
a lot of.
Like this or like this?
It's long and round.
Oh, that's way too small. We ain't got them. We got boulders. We got boulders for days.
So what happened with the giant guy up there?
Oh yeah, he fucking died.
But why? Why are the rocks glowing?
What? The rocks are glowing.
Yeah, the rocks are glowing.
I ain't glowing.
That one is.
What's at the top?
Well, I
of
don't
the
know if you can tell this, but I can't exactly see where you're pointing.
Hi, I'm Evidence. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Gurk.
Is it actually grrg or is it just the sound of stones grinding together?
Yeah. Sure.
Evidence does his best to imitate that sound. He doesn't speak giant.
I don't speak giant either.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so you're not the only one. None of us speak giant, and everything here is giant on it.
Well, that's kind of inconvenient. Why is there giant shit here?
Well, I mean, there's a giant right there.
You
I mean,
don't
yeah, I
know?
guess, but like humans built this thing.
Oh.
When? Why?
I don't know, like 100 years ago or something. That's how long I've been here. I don't know when they started it.
And what are you?
You can't just ask someone what they are. I didn't ask what's up with your weird face.
People ask me what I am all the time.
Well, that's
Yeah.
very rude of them.
I agree, but the question remains.
You ain't never seen a Gilded before?
No?
Roll Arcana. Let's see if anyone's heard of them. Rose has. Evidence has.
For no reason.
Alright, so Gilded are earth elementals. They are specifically earth elementals who have inhabited the body of a boulder. Just a fucking boulder. Sometimes they grow legs. Usually they don't. Usually they just fucking roll around. If you're fans of the Pokemon franchise, they're basically fucking Miltank. Roll out, motherfucker.
Miltank?
Like
Miltank.
Graveler?
Golem. They're more like Golem.
Golem.
When I think
Okay.
rollout, I think Miltank.
Miltank's the cow.
I'm aware it's a cow, but when I think
Yeah.
rollout, I think Miltank.
There's a good reason.
Because
for
when
that.
Golem existed, when Golem was created, rollout didn't exist.
No. I'm
Don't
aware.
at me.
I'm
Yes,
not adding
they're
you.
like,
I'm
they're
just
like
picturing.
Golem.
I've
Is
suddenly
there-
changed my brain space from like a boulder to a cow.
Okay, that's fine.
And I was picturing
You know, you
Mound
do
of
you.
cows.
You do
Picture
a
you.
mound of
is-
cows. We're climbing a fleshy pink mound of cows.
Ooh,
Gross.
I don't need that.
Yeah.
I
So-
take back my athletics. I wouldn't have climbed if it was fleshy.
So a third boulder who, up until this point, hasn't moved yet, just starts giggling. Like, uncontrollably.
Brennan, where?
And Gurk just yells out, "Yo, Pert, you good?" And Pert just yells out in clear agony through their laughter, "No, it's these goddamn beetles. They tickle."
Beetles?
Beetles.
We could. Can you guys move at all, or are you stuck?
Nah.
Which one?
Yeah, that's an either or question.
God, I'm laughing hysterically. My fucking eyes are watering. No, they cannot move.
Do you know of any other way into the pyramid besides through the giant butt?
Nah. Nah, there's only one way in.
You
Is-
want to be able to move.
Nah. Why would I want to move? You know, we get to be part of this amazing pyramid. This is great.
Figure as a sentient creature, you might want to move. Just offering.
Do you know anything
Are
about
you trying to
badgers?
appropriate my culture?
No, I was just trying to offer you assistance if you needed assistance.
What made you think I needed assistance?
I didn't think, so I asked.
Dragons.
Do you know anything about badgers?
The What badges?
Badges. Just a crazy random question.
I mean, I know things about badges. They're scrappy little nuisances.
Okay, good. Just checking. Okay.
Have you seen any very large badgers around the pyramid?
I can only really look to the west. I don't know if you noticed this, but nah. Nah, I ain't seen no badges.
Has anyone else seen any giant badgers? I call out to the pyramid.
So it appears that the only Galabdur here are the 3 on this face.
Okay. How long's the giant been there?
It was like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
You're good at lifting heavy things, right? Evidence? Maybe you could.
Comparatively, yes. Evidence really hesitates. It's like, sure, yeah.
I was impressed.
Yeah, I could totally lift heavy things. Mm-hmm.
We could just cut the giant apart.
That feels like that would take longer.
Why don't we go up and see what's going on?
I was going to say, let's just keep climbing. We have this as we keep climbing.
I have one last
question.
For Gagurg.
Yeah.
You don't know why the pyramid was made?
Nah.
And why did you
it's a pyramid.
Here?
It's usually cover stuff.
Mm. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up.
Oh yeah, sorry.
To any of the 3 of you, do any of you know what's inside the pyramid?
Well, it was empty when we built it. So.
Wait, when you built it?
Well, when we were built into it,
okay. So you never saw them bring anything in or anything?
Oh no, they brought stuff in, they brought stuff out, they brought stuff in, they brought stuff out. Different people brought stuff in, different people brought stuff out. I can't keep track of what's in there anymore.
How'd they get in?
They go through the top.
Okay. So there's no tunnels around the base or anything?
Nah.
Can they just describe sort of or rather evidence would ask if they could describe what the people that were using the pyramid looked like?
You're gonna need to be specific. This thing's been here 100 years. There's a lot of people going in and out.
Did they all have were they all wearing a similar kind of robes? Did they all look human?
I don't know. They're 5 feet tall, 4 or 5 feet tall. I don't know. They're smaller kind of people. I don't know. Y'all look the same to me.
Did a lot of them have beards?
What's a beard?
No one in this group has a beard.
Oh.
I'll minor illusion a beard on myself.
We're the worst group ever.
Oh yeah, no, they had lots of them.
Oh.
Theirs look better than yours.
Fuck you. I'll just start climbing to the top.
I'd like to see you try. I'll bite it off, you bastard.
I don't have one.
Wait, one what?
It's okay. Come on, Evidence.
The one thing no one's explained to Evidence about being alive.
Oh my god.
Top of the pyramid, we are there.
Alright, so you climb on top of the pyramid. Oh, I need an athletics check. You climb the rest of the way.
So if we want, Path can go up and lower a rope down.
Oh please, dear God,
let's just do that and trivialize.
Oh god.
And by trivialize, I mean reduce the DC to 5.
I could still fail.
I'm aware.
And still fail.
A lot of us.
Good thing.
Oh.
Oh, Rose.
You're the worst.
We don't speak giant. We can't climb. Why do we come to a pyramid?
So not only does Rose not make it to the top, Rose falls down to the bottom of the pyramid and has to start over, and also takes 9 bludgeoning damage on the way.
I can't climb a rope.
Apparently not.
And none of us are strong enough to tie the rope around you and pull you.
As a
No,
group.
we can as a group. Okay, we just throw we tie off the end of the first rope to another rope, throw it down. Rose yells tie it around yourself, and we should just pull you up.
Here's an idea. So you just run the rope over the entire pyramid, tie one end around Rose, and then just have Path rappel down the other side.
Path definitely weighs more. I'm assuming.
I'm assuming Path weighs more than Rose.
Path can climb.
He's 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Evidence weighs the most, but Evidence can't just naturally climb.
Right. Path can then just immediately climb back up. No check. All right, you guys get to the top.
We figure it out somehow.
Yeah, you figure it out.
The comedy of errors can
Do we get heckled by the
rocks?
Absolutely,
fucking
you get
rocks.
heckled by the Galabdurs. Absolutely.
Can you give us a taste of that?
Nah.
Aw.
Nah.
Oi! What are you doing? Fucking falling over there? Get the fuck up! Get up the rock, Pat! No, you can't.
Why don't you just sink into the fucking ground, you moron?
I really wish I could.
Okay. Anyway. Holy shit.
And Rose is the only one who can detect magic, so we're all at the top of the pyramid staring at these magic rocks going,
What makes
so yeah,
you think
there's
Rose can detect?
Yeah, why
Rose
can
cannot
Rose
Yeah,
just
why
detect
are you
magic.
assuming
Wait.
Rose can do that? Rose is a
No
monk.
one can do that.
no one
No one
that?
can do that.
No
No
we
one can
established
do
that.
We're the
Can't
best
do
group.
that. Can't read giant, don't have beards, can't climb.
Yeah, just can't.
Yeah, but if there's a door to unlock, Path can do that.
All right,
Hopefully.
unlock the door.
So there's a stone giant stuck at his hips, just face down in this pyramid.
That's a unique lock.
Metaphorically, this is a door.
Metaphorically, this is a door.
So is it? So here's a terrible idea. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of oil. Could we just oil them up and just force them the rest of the way?
I
My
think you would
thought
have
too.
to break his hips to force him through.
Can do that, right?
Um,
Can we cut chunks of them off?
let's just start blasting.
What's
And
going
then
on
I
with
started
these,
blasting.
Well,
What's
so
going
that's
on
the
with
thing.
the big
That's-
glowing rocks?
Yeah, they're big glowing rocks. Go ahead and roll Arcana or Investigation to see what in the fuck is up with them.
I can investigate.
Equally bad at both of those.
Okay.
Yes.
Get out of here. So as you start to read the runes on the boulders, they actually just sort of start shifting and changing, and they rearrange themselves into letters that you can read. Convenient. And as you make your way around the 4 boulders, you see that there is a message that starts at 1 and continues all the way around in 4 lines. And those 4 lines are, "To pass you must speak the phrase of praise. First is the weather of the icy violence. The second is the grandest of creatures. The third is a matriarch of her land and people." And I'll drop that in Foundry chat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I kept up for 1 line.
Would we be able to tell if these relate to any known gods?
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Other
So
But there's also a giant that's in your way, so that's
Right.
kind of a.
So to pass, so maybe once we speak the phrase of praise, and then we have to do 3 things inside.
Oh, sorry. There's more information that I was supposed to give based on your successful investigation or arcana. You gather that these runes are a warding spell of sorts, and surmise that the giant failed and was thusly killed by them. But you also surmise that this was recently enough that the runes are weakened.
Okay. Can Evidence use his experience with bypassing investigation with Denton by Eldritch Blasting to get rid of the giant in the way?
So you're just gonna start blasting
this
this corpse to pieces.
I've been doing this with Denton recently. I think I know what I'm doing. Pew, 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 pew.
So you're just gonna start
Rose is
blasting the
just
stone
here, like
giant.
writing down things that it could be.
I wanna try and figure out the riddle first, but I feel like the giant's a problem.
Giant's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Or who knows? Maybe we say the right thing, they open, and then he'll just fall in and be in the way inside.
Inside, yeah. Maybe he'll break. Maybe it'll be like some sort of giant like sarcophagus or something, and he'll just break it open for us. The
Not with our
phrase
luck.
of praise.
You never know.
So
The
praise.
weather of the icy violence.
So we need to tell the pyramid
Is it-
it's beautiful.
Rhyme. Weather of the icy violence.
I would probably say like blizzard.
I would say hail.
Oh,
like the
hail,
phrase-
hail, queen, hail. Queen.
Yeah, well, hail, and phrase of praise rhymes, so I'm thinking a rhyme. Hail, the grandest of creatures. I'm assuming.
Badger.
What's
Hail
the best...
Badger Queen.
What's the best giant? Storm.
Storm is the giant at the top of the ordning.
Okay.
That is yes.
So
Yeah.
Well,
Hail,
if-
Storm Queen.
Hail
No.
Giant Queen?
What about dragons?
Giants hate dragons.
hail, dragon queen.
Tiamat.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, the grandest of
The
creatures.
pyramid kills us all.
Not the mightiest of creatures, the grandest.
Eagle,
But I
lion,
think, like,
peacock.
Giants.
So I will say that based
Backseat.
on your investigation, you do surmise that the runes are much newer than the structure. And I never actually specified, like there's no language that the runes are in. They're just
Okay.
arcane runes. Like they're not giant runes.
Oh, I
I
thought
should
they were.
I should
giant
clarify
ones.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's words are
Okay.
hard.
Oh, that's okay.
So the actual identity of who put these runes here is unclear.
Path is gonna climb back down to their buddies.
Yep.
Down below. Be like, hey, besides the giant, who was here before him?
Lots of people. I already told you that.
Yeah, no. But like in order. So most recent, the giant who's stuck in the top.
Yeah.
Before him,
Mm-hmm.
what
It's
was
like
that?
the little like the your height but like less fur. Like regular faces.
Hail
Okay.
Dwarven Queen.
The black robes. I don't know.
Black robes. Okay,
What do
but-
we know about dwarf gods?
Climb back up to the top.
Hail,
They're
lion queen.
useless.
Hail, the grandest of creatures.
They were intent on beards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, and they said the black robes, so maybe
Oh.
some type of cult.
Also, there was a dragon.
What
Dragon
color?
I don't know. I just heard it.
Oh.
Frost
hail-
white dragon.
Hail, dragon queen didn't do anything, right?
It didn't do anything.
Okay.
Do you know how to speak Draconic, Archie?
What kind of kobold would I be if I didn't?
Like a city kobold? I'm not sure I understand the question. Can you say Hail Dragon Queen in Draconic?
I'd say Hail Dragon Queen in Draconic.
Okay. Does it feel bad to you to say that?
No,
No? Okay.
I don't. I mean, I don't really care about dragons and such.
All
I
right.
got people that I'm looking after.
No, I mean, do you
Oh.
do you have strong feelings for or against Tiamat?
No, I've never really. Haven't met her.
All right. So as you speak the phrase in Draconic, the runes just dim a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I'm helping.
Thank you,
But the
Archie.
rocks don't move at all, right?
The rocks do not move. The giant's still just stuck there, as evidence is blasting away at him.
Oh, help!
Path
Blast?
says same thing. Hail the Dragon Queen, but in Draconic.
Does
Well,
do
Okay.
we
Same.
each
Already
have
did
to
it.
say it? Okay. That's good to know though. Like if we each had to say it to open it. Okay.
If the kobold jumps down and then Rose jumps down and just.
Yep.
I'll be last, I guess. I could be last and say it, every time, in case. But first, we gotta
we
pull
could
the
have
stopper.
we could have 2/3 of it. Like
So you're just
how
gonna
much-
keep blasting this fucking giant until he's finally small enough to fit through the hole, and he lands at the bottom, about 60 feet down in a bloody heap as you blasted off chunks of his flesh. Yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Is there still blood left in him after
Yeah.
being 3 weeks?
Yeah, no, most of the blood is in his head.
Like a ripe melon.
Yeah, like a ripe fucking melon. So like as you're blasting his like legs and hips, it's all dried and desiccated. But then he hits the ground and explodes like a ripe fucking melon.
Oh, like if you've seen those videos where they put rubber bands around a watermelon.
Okay. You just started with, "Oh, have you seen that video?" And I'm like, "Please don't. Please stop."
I'd almost forgotten about those.
Yeah.
Hell.
So he pops like a ripe melon when he hits the bottom. It smells to the high heavens.
Did the runes dim like off, or do they still seem active?
They're still active. Like the runes exist. They dimmed like I'm not gonna murder you.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay,
Let's
Is there like
lower
a-
a rope down and try and climb.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
pull the rope up the side of the pyramid and just toss it in the hole.
Before we go in, what can I see down there?
It's a good fucking question because
You
it
said
goes
60
it, go,
feet.
it goes 60 feet. So there's essentially this roughly square shaft in the middle of the pyramid.
Yeah.
I say roughly because it's made of boulders. So like there's all kinds of outcroppings. At the bottom of the pyramid lie several open chests, as well as a few broken, burned, and bloated kobold corpses amid said chests. You also notice, with your very good vision, just I see all the things. You see a large hole in the ground at the corner of this opening, and a few small digging implements, picks, and shovels, sized for kobolds, lie broken near the hole. Also, there is a closed chest, and I don't know why the read aloud didn't.
Okay.
I will,
Alibi's gonna go in and I guess like check for any doors in the space besides the chamber below. Like if there's any offshoots besides the tunnel.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
I will. I see dead people.
Investigation is what? Int?
Yes.
Nope.
Oof.
Does having blind sight help?
Not really.
Okay. You didn't see shit.
Oh, it's the question. I was looking at like, how does evidence have a -2? But then I was like, what?
It's the familiar. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Going down the
Climb
road.
down and
All right.
I'm assuming maybe path first.
Yeah, path
Yeah.
first.
Simon climbs.
bit slowly, almost like he's being stealthy.
So you said you saw dead people, but
Kobolds.
do you specify kobolds?
Wesdin would then turn to you and go, "Sorry."
For what?
They're you?
But I'm me.
Right. There are dead yous down there. Or kobolds. Little yous.
Oh,
They don't have beards.
Maybe they climbed up the east side.
Let's go down.
Rose should go down first because her falling down on top of all of us is bad.
Yeah, okay. Rose goes down first.
Or
I'm not gonna make you roll for rappelling down a fucking
Yeah.
rope.
You said there
so
were dead kobolds?
Yeah.
Sorry.
there are dead kobolds at the bottom of the shaft, and we got a Trito for the floof queen.
Yeah.
Samus, you want a Trito?
Man.
She was dead asleep, winking the sleepies out of her eyes. Yeah, that's a good girl. Go ahead, take it. Yeah. He's so cute. So I'm not gonna make you roll to rappel down a fucking rope. So the group of you, each of you say the phrase in Draconic before heading down, because the runes re-flare once you pass through. Say it again. They dim, pass through, they flare. Say it again. They dim. Jeez. So as you make your way down, or as you get to the bottom, it's about a 20-foot square area with 6 chests, 5 of which are opened, and around the closed chest there are several kobold corpses who look like they've been burned badly. And based on the number of tracks down here, even amidst the stone giant that you're working around, you can tell that the tracks from the kobolds significantly outnumber the corpses.
Okay.
That one's trapped.
Yeah. Path will keep an eye out for other just like traps around the area. Because
Okay.
assuming that chest is trapped, there might be other traps around.
Okay.
I am going to pull out one of the wands that I got from my last adventure and
Okay.
use a charge from the Wand of Secrets.
Okay.
Points towards the nearest secret door or trap.
Okay. Are you deliberately trying to stand near or far from the chest that you surmise is trapped?
Far.
I'm trying to stay far away from that chest so that you
Yeah,
can
I
pick
will
up
keep
anything
it
else.
within 30 feet, so if nothing
I mean,
else...
it's pretty hard to not be within 30 feet. It's a 20-foot
So-
square area.
So yeah, I'll keep it as far as I can,
Okay.
because we assume with the dead ring of kobolds around it that it is trapped.
Yep.
So
So the Wand of Secrets points right at that chest.
what does the Wand of Secrets do?
It points at the nearest trap or secret door.
Can you once you expend a charge, that's it?
Yep, I can do 2
Okay.
more. This one doesn't have a roll to be non-magical if I spend all the charges, though, so that's a thing.
Okay. And it recharges at the next dawn or something?
Yep,
Or-
1d3 at dawn.
1d3.
Okay.
So how do we
Can everybody see?
It's a good question. So it's at this point it's probably close to midday, so the sun is at least shining down into the pyramid.
Does it do like the Indiana Jones thing and it eliminates something that we should clearly
No, we don't have Aziz. Sorry, that was a different movie.
Still got it. Still good.
I don't want to. Is there anything else in this room besides the tunnel and the chest?
Tunnel, 5 open chests, 1 closed chest, 4 kobold corpses, and a stone giant that popped like a melon.
Are there anything in the open chests? Is there anything in the open chest?
So in one of the chests is a necklace made of human ears. In one of them is a magnifying glass with the glass missing. And in another chest is a deck of playing cards with the cards marked so inexpertly that anyone can tell that they're marked.
Gotcha.
And no false bottoms on any of these chests.
No false bottoms on any of the chests.
Okay.
Path is gonna pick up the magnifying glass,
Okay.
and he's just gonna walk around like looking at stuff.
So do we want to try to open this chest and stay out of the?
We should at least.
Can I mage hand try and open the chest?
We don't know how big the trap
how-
effect is gonna be.
Are there scorch marks on the floor from like where these kobolds got? You said singed, or they're.
So the kobolds appear to have had their flesh burnt.
Yeah.
The stone around it seems untouched.
How far can Mage Hand be from you?
30 feet.
30. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not an arcane trickster, so yeah.
I was gonna say because the other one is we just all climb out, but
We could climb out, and one of either Evidence or myself could just hang on to the rope 30 feet above.
yeah,
But that
but
might end up in us losing
poorly.
rope. Yeah.
Well, then if the rope breaks above you, you take the trap damage, and then you fall.
Sure. Can we? Why don't we try figuring out what the trap is?
Can we do that?
Yep. Go ahead and roll investigation.
That ain't gonna beat me.
How about we nominate one person to roll, and then one other person who has proficiency can help.
I have proficiency, but
Okay.
I should not roll. I have only a +2.
Okay.
Unless somebody else is better.
I have +3, but I would like to be able to inspire somebody to do it instead of rolling myself.
Yeah.
I have a +1. That's it.
I have no proficiency.
Okay, so I guess I'm rolling it. Do you
Is
wanna...
anyone other than Evidence proficient?
Yeah. Helping is.
Okay.
And I'll use the bardic.
All right.
That's a D6.
All right. Evidence, go ahead and roll with advantage because you're being helped. And then roll a d6 if you feel you need to.
All right,
All
20.
right, with a 20. So you determine that after inspecting the chest and the lock and all the other stuff, that there is a small rune inscribed inside the keyhole, which will complicate the lock-picking process.
Gotcha.
And failure will cause the rune to go off.
Go off. Okay. Is there any indication, just from inspecting the chest and the area around it, if there is a key? Like, did one of the kobolds have a key and just screwed up?
So you're gonna investigate the kobold corpses, see if they have anything on them.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you turn the kobolds over and try to find stuff, you do not turn up a key, but you do find a letter, not neatly but carefully folded. Like it like the creases are very nice. They're just not very straight. Like this kobold was taking very good care to fold this up, but the kobold was also an idiot. But they just folded it up, put it in a pocket, and as you flip it open, you find a letter written in common.
Oh, I can read that. I was afraid you were going to say a different language.
It reads, "Your tribe is wise to have accepted our offer to serve us and Lord Thrym. We have provided you the instructions and the tools you need. When you have retrieved the treasure from within the pyramid, meet us at the agreed-upon location. You will be paid for your work, and we will let your tribe live. Remember, if our stone-skinned brothers find you, do not tell them of your agreement with us, or they will kill you.
Is it signed?
It is not.
Lord Thrim.
Go ahead and roll religion to see if you recognize that name. And everyone can roll that.
I'm not proficient. So
That's
I can
fine.
roll.
Rose fucking nailed it.
Oh, goody. Rose. Rose, who's Rose?
So Rose and Archie recognize Thrym as the god of frost giants.
Oh dear. Okay, cool. God of frost giants.
Hiring
So-
kobolds.
Frost giants hired kobolds to raid a stone giant mound.
Yeah. Path will check out the stone giant corpse, see if
Okay.
it has anything on it.
Yeah.
All right. So the stone giant has a very large nose ring. Very large because he's a very large person, made of silver. And in a pouch on its just above its waist, which is why you couldn't see it from outside, there is a it looks like you know those like coin dispensers that arcade workers have. It looks like one of those, but it has 4 or 5 slots for scrolls, one of which is filled.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
I mean, the belt's probably huge, but that's
The belt is
anything.
huge fucking mungus.
Also, so this nose ring, are you saying like it's just like big for a nose ring, or is it like bracelet size?
It's probably larger than bracelet size. Like,
Clip
no,
it
it's probably
around.
about it's probably about bracelet sized. Yeah.
I was gonna say Path wants it for a bracelet.
What is the is there any indication what the scroll would be for?
I don't know. I guess Arcana to see if you can identify. it.
Yeah, no, because that would just be detect magic, I guess. So. No.
Well, I mean, it's obviously a spell scroll.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's
Clearly
something
magical.
we can take back for the others.
Yeah, fucking
Body
Archie,
roll, Archie,
killing it.
goddamn.
It's a spell scroll of comprehend languages.
Huh.
We should save that for when we don't understand a language. Oh wait.
I mean, we've gotten this far without having to understand things. Why use it now?
Yeah.
I think we've got languages covered.
I guess like I don't have any sort of proficiency with. I will standing far away. Oh no, the lock definitely needs to be picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we
which
have anyone with thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Path.
The
I
rogue.
have a
Path.
The
plus
rogue.
7.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay, do
also
we-
expertise in
Yeah.
these tools.
Do we
I
have anyone
would
that can
warn
help?
you about the whole. I'd
You
warn
cannot
about
help with lock picking. There's just no feasible way for someone to really assist with that.
The assistance
I-
would be warning you that the rune is there.
Yeah.
I beg to differ.
Ne-
I can help with the bardic inspiration.
You can assist. You can't capital H help.
I can
You
hold
just start
the
playing
tools
spell
for
first.
you?
Yeah.
No.
Path
Heyo.
comes up to the lock with his magnifying glass without a lens, just examining the lock. Because I could try this. It might explode though, so
How deep is that tunnel that the kobolds were digging?
It goes into the darkness.
Alibi.
Further than any of you can see.
I just want to like get down there and get some cover from the.
Yeah.
Yes,
Get
Weston?
like 30 feet down.
I would like to peer down that fucking tunnel to see
Yeah,
what I can see.
it
in
goes
the
further
darkness.
than you can see.
Just
It's a-
checking. Yeah.
I send Alibi down the tunnel.
Okay. The tunnel is extensive. It
Once-
so it is very clearly a dug tunnel for a few dozen feet. And it kind of winds and wends, and then it seems to burst into dwarven construction, and then hallway.
When's your car?
Could you Fucking imagine. It's like, oh, that's shit. That's the Sword Mountains. Fuck.
We gotta go. We gotta
We
go.
need to not be here.
Yeah.
Quick, pull the tethers. We have to leave.
You thought you were safe?
But
Color curse.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to hide in the hole, if I explode, please save me.
Yeah, I'll heal you.
You got it,
Let's
dude.
all hide in the hole.
Can I
Yeah.
ready an action to push? It's not going to help. Like, can I ready an action if I feel like it's about to go, just to push path 5 feet, like just away, just a little bit further away, so they're not in the epicenter of the blast?
Okay.
Okay. It's not going to help you, but there might be a body to save.
Well, I mean, there's bodies of the
It's-
kobolds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to use Bardic Inspiration. You got it, dude. You got this. You can do it. No problem.
All right. Couple deep breaths.
I have faith. We just met, but you got this.
Yeah. Couple deep breaths. Take one more look at the lock with his magnifying glass. Okay. Here goes nothing. And I will spend a cheers bow, so I also
Okay.
have advantage.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll stealth, or unless there's a way to roll thieves' tools.
You would have to add it as a custom skill,
Okay.
which is what
Well,
which is what most people do.
Okay. Stealth is the same modifier. So it'd be good.
Do you want to use the Bardic Inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
So D6.
Yep.
19.
All right. You get it open. You unlock the lock without exploding the rune.
I push you anyways because I was expecting it to explode.
Yeah. So Path is sitting there and he's like, "Here's the click." The lid like pops a little bit. And he goes, Oh God.
You just dive to the side like. Okay. Yeah. So you're the lid just pops open a little bit. The rune did not explode.
Okay. Like lean to the side and like do the pulls
Just like-
out his rapier and kind of lifts the lid.
All right. So inside of the chest is a ratty patchwork robe.
Cool. I can
mean,
use that to swash and buckle.
yeah. I mean, I got the last couple knickknacks, so if you wanna,
Is there anything in the cloth or under it, or
So you're gonna pick it up and start looking at it.
mage hand like delicately?
Okay. So as you lift the robe, you notice that it's actually not patchwork. It is a full robe. It's not the greatest fabric. It's like canvas. It's not comfortable at all. But there are actually just patches sewn into full fabric. And each of these patches has an image on it.
Is it the robe of many patches?
It is. It's the robe of useful items.
Love this robe so much.
So the patches that are visible on this robe are a dagger, a bullseye lantern, a steel mirror, a pole, a coil of rope, a sack, a pile of gems, a ladder, 4 vials of red liquid, an iron door, a portable ram, a horse, a hole in the ground, and a window.
Oh, no dogs. Okay.
You got a horse?
Can we get that list like somewhere?
Yeah, I'll drop it in somewhere. I'll drop it on Discord.
this
Okay.
feels very Looney Tunes, or just like hole,
It,
roll on ground.
It is literally just the Looney Tunes robe.
Also, do we want to take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a good place for us to take a break. Yeah, we'll continue after the break as you guys head down into the tunnel and see what the hell this dwarven shit is.
Oh, this is gonna go so well. I don't know.
It's gonna
the
go
evidence-
amazingly. Yeah, we'll be
Fine.
back. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back. We're playing D&D still.
Forever. Nope.
Okay.
For all time. Nope,
The-
I fucked it.
the-
I fucked
Again?
it.
There's
Again?
an again. It's still again always. Whatever. It's fine. We're playing
For all
D&D. You guys are at the bottom of the pyramid. You found a robe of useful items, which is incredibly useful. I do wanna just point out that the pit, you literally like make a fucking hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
that
a portable
one's wild.
hole.
It's not a portable hole. Yeah, it is a portable hole. You just can't pick it back up.
Yeah.
But you literally just put a hole in the ground as an action, which is fucking wild.
I had this for Casey's toys. I fucking loved it.
You pulled a
Those are the same
goddamn
thing.
ladder out of it and started swinging it at people.
The question is, can you summon it out of the cloak, sort of like like actual magician style, or like Marx Brothers style, where like you slowly just start summoning it out and pushing it at people?
I mean, sure, if you want. Is it actually an action to remove? Yeah, an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become the object or creature it represents. But yeah, so the pile of gems. So like I was just describing it sort of like offhandedly, but the pile of gems is actually 10 gemstones worth 100 gold each.
Do we know what kind of
Any of-
gemstones?
Yeah.
You don't. They're rendered on the patch in very like so I'm imagining it as like needlepoint. So they're not incredibly high resolution gemstones.
I'm just wondering, like Revivify, I need a diamond, get 10 gemstones.
That would be pretty legit. I will likely roll on the 100 gold gemstone table in the DMG to see what those 10 gems are. Because that's a table that exists. But yeah, so you guys are headed down into the tunnel towards the dwarven hallway. Basically, is all you've seen.
I send Alibi down there first to hover at the front and warn us if anything is waiting for us to come through the hole. Like, we don't want to be the first person to poke their head out, be surprised.
Okay. Is Alibi in Quasit form? And if so, is
bat.
Alibi in... Okay. So Alibi is not invisible.
No.
Actually, its statistics are the same in each of its forms, which means it can use its invisibility even when it is a bat.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering in terms of alerting things to your presence.
Yeah, I'm thinking it should be invisible, but I'm mainly like thinking that like bats would be normal in a cave. So is it worth it? It doesn't make a difference, so it should be invisible.
I mean, the invisibility is at will.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't cost anything. It's one of those things where I, as a spellcaster, care. Alibi does not.
Nope. So go ahead and roll stealth, presumably, for Alibi. With their plus fucking 5.
Yeah.
Oof.
Thanks! Wait, they're invisible. Does that mean they get advantage?
No, that means they're allowed to roll stealth.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
They're squeaking and echolocating the whole way.
Right. So that's kind of hilariously adorable. Just invisible bat screeching down the hallway.
I hear a bat, but I don't see a bat. Where's the bat?
Oh.
Which is, to be honest, the most bat thing possible.
Yeah.
I hear bat. I hear flappy flaps. Can't see it. Where the fuck?
So you're gonna head down the tunnel towards the hallway. And what the fuck am I looking? I'm looking for the PDF that I have open. That's what I'm doing. Jesus Christ. I was on the fucking struggle bus. Right there. Did anyone...
All aboard?
What's that?
All aboard? The struggle bus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah. Path, did you take the giant's nose ring?
Yes.
Okay. Just curious. So, as you...
Wearing it as a bracelet.
Okay. Did you just, like, rip it out of his nose, or did you, like, try and find the latch?
Truthfully, he probably just
nose?
took a knife and just cut it out.
Well, is there a nose left?
There's just enough nose that, like, there's flesh wrapped around the ring.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he just cut it out.
Just cut that flesh off?
Yep.
Okay.
There's
Alright.
just a septum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have a nose ring and a septum. Giant septums are all the rage in Lantern this time of year.
Oh,
Also, if no one picked up those obviously marked playing cards, Path grabbed those also.
Okay. Yeah. So you just grabbed all of those fucking trinkets.
Except the necklace,
human
the
ears.
human ears.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, Path likes things until he gets bored, and then they'll get left somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, so you head into this dwarven hallway essentially, and is anyone proficient in mason's tools?
Nope.
I'm gonna ask a very mean question. Are any of you proficient in anything?
Pan flute.
I've got 4 instrument proficiencies, thank you.
And gaming set
lutes?
cards.
Technically,
fourth-
crossbows.
That is like the
daggers.
4th time I've asked if anyone is proficient in a thing, and the answer is no.
Yeah.
It's like 2 languages and 2 tools. It's like
This is the party that can't.
Yes,
This is
this is the can't party.
I can speak Gith.
that's why we have cantrips. We can't.
Someone has thieves can't.
yeah. So you guys are all thieves because you can't.
Yeah. I have proficiency with land vehicles and forgery kit.
Okay. So you head down this hallway. No fucking clue as to its purpose.
I'm getting through this with pure charisma. That's
And-
all I got.
There with you, buddy.
So do we want to try to like sneak down here? I mean, these other kobolds might still be down here.
there might be
There's-
dwarves down here.
There might be
Are
a
there-
frost giant.
is-
What do we know?
Are there are tracks? I'm assuming. Are there fresh tracks?
There
or...
are kobold tracks. I'm not even gonna
Cool.
make you roll for it. DC
Okay.
fucking 0. They're not trying to hide themselves.
Can Alibi, despite the fact they're not sneaking, can they try and just check to see if there is anybody at the other end of this tunnel where we pop out?
So just go down the hallway ahead.
Like be waiting around where the tunnel is just to look and see if
Oh, so as a lookout, where you came from.
where we're going to, where we will pop out from. In the
Scouting.
dwarf hall.
Got it. Okay.
Scouting. Yeah.
Scouting. All right. So with their terrible stealth, they do alert the kobolds that they find. So at the end of this very long hallway, your invisible bat familiar.
They alert the kobolds that there's a bat around. I don't know if that's super alertful.
Yeah, no, I mean they're just like, what the? So actually, no, like the kobolds literally pay the invisible bat no heed. But as this very long, like 300-foot hallway, like you enter the hall, like you bust into the hallway through the kobold dug tunnel at the very end of it, and it just goes for 300 fucking feet.
Lord.
Doors or anything on the sides?
Nope.
Jeez.
But at the corner of this hallway, you see a room that is about, I want to say, 60 feet square, and in the middle of it, there's a 15-foot cube building, just kind of chilling in the middle of the room. And on the far end of the room, there's a hallway leading somewhere. And in that hallway, kobolds have erected a barricade made of wood, and they are hiding behind that barricade. But they are on your side of the barricade.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And they hear Bat, they look at Bat, and then they go back to being worried about whatever the fuck is on the other side of the barricade they made.
Okay.
And I am actually going to move you to another scene on Foundry.
I'm gonna stop pretzel too. We need a second.
Oh, yeah, Pretzel. And I can actually close Firefox, because we don't need Pretzel anymore today.
Should we see anything on this scene?
You should be able to see a hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, you're blind, because you have no light, because you're a human.
I hand you a candle of the deep, and if you want to keep it, you can have it.
Do you have to pull it out of your head? Wasn't it in your head?
Yep, but I got
Rose
it,
has
and
a candle.
It was lovely to have.
I have added a candle to Rose.
Candle of the deep. It's wondrous.
Do you like the handy dandy north is vaguely that way
Yeah.
arrow that you're walking across because they decided to draw it in the middle of the fucking map?
I mean, look, dwarves are nothing if not practical. They might have carved it into the floor.
Dwarves
It's
would know how to
canon now.
build on.
It's canon now. Yeah, I feel like dwarves
Compass.
would actually build on the cardinals.
Yeah,
That just feels very dwarven to me.
they're the Germans of the fantasy world.
That's racist?
No,
I mean, D&D is racist.
Dwarven
Like, there's a
engineering?
lot of
German engineering.
So let me grab an evidence is familiar token.
I can see all.
They both like beer.
Again,
How do I
we-
switch between my familiar
Ostriches.
vision and mine?
Just hit escape and it'll deselect your token, so you can see all of your tokens combined vision.
So
Cool.
I tried to add the candle of the deep to my backpack, and D&D Beyond did not like that.
I haven't played with containers yet on D&D Beyond. I actually
I'm
haven't
making-
touched them because,
They're
fun
pointless
fact,
right
I'm a
now.
perma DM. Are they completely pointless?
pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking shame.
So knowing that there's kobolds ahead, I would insist on going first.
I would be happy to encourage that.
I concur.
do we want to be sneaky or are we just walking in?
We know some things, right? Like we know about Thrym.
Bim.
Yep.
So I can go in. Before I say this, is my deception. So I can go in and act like we're just here to help with what they're doing. Yeah, we're here from the people and the Thrym and the stuff, and that's what
I
thing.
I
Back
will
up.
try and encourage them to let us know what's going on. Just be like, my story will be that we've encountered a group of kobolds in trouble before, and the last time we listened to them and we were able to help them out. And that's not a lie.
And that's where Archie's from.
I know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in as fellow kobold.
Okay. I will point out you are wearing about 20 times as much clothing as they are.
That's fine. It's all like ratty and found stuff.
Okay. Just clarifying.
it's-
I'm just gonna pull up the art that you sent to me to make a token out of.
Yeah.
Wait, hang
That
on. He
looks-
does have a beard.
So this art has a belt of dwarven kind, and so I
Oh.
don't have that.
Yeah, no, don't have that.
No.
No, not so much.
But that's a kobold who's on the up and up.
I mean,
Right?
certainly. Look at those fancy spoons.
Look at them spoons. Do you play the spoons?
Sometimes. When the feeling strikes me.
Excuse me. All right. So
It's a nat
so you-
20 on your spoons check.
I know.
So you head down to the end of the hallway and show yourself in the room.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hide or anything. I'm just coming down.
Okay. So as you're making your way into the room, you see that there are a number of murder holes. So this building in the middle of the room is actually an outpost of sorts, and there are murder holes all around it, and you can see through them that there are kobolds arrayed inside, and the kobolds inside immediately go to load these interesting sling mechanisms. They are literally slingshots mounted on the murder holes. I shit you not. And they just load a stone, pull it back, and then see that you're a kobold. And they just kind of look at each other like, we didn't leave anyone behind, did we? And they actually say that in Draconic.
No, I'm new in Draconic. But I brought some help. And I'll continue.
Why is that guy glowing?
He does that? I find it best not to ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Wait,
It's just concerning.
wait.
We're here for the.
Yo, Rin! They yell at one of the kobolds hiding behind the barricade, who then basically army runs, crouched, running from cover to cover, runs from the barricade to around the corner, and then just plonks down behind the wall, looks over his shoulder oh shit. Who are yous? Oh,
Well, I'm Archie. And
Rin, I'm in charge here. Are you,
oh, good. We're here to help.
You back up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cause we're shit. And this whole conversation's in Draconic.
You were out of your depths here, so you needed some assistance. That's what we're here for. We're the muscle.
How'd you hear that we needed help?
So Thrym works in mysterious ways.
Okay. Fuck it.
Evidence would lean down and whisper to Archie, tell him that there was a stone giant coming up the rear. I'm only a little sorry. But tell him we blasted him to pieces, and we're here to something.
Yeah, there was a stone giant that was coming in behind you, but we dealt with it. Don't worry.
You what?
It's been dealt with.
You dealt with the stone giant?
It's been dealt with.
Roll deception.
It has been dealt with.
That's not a lie.
See, the skill is not called lie to people. It's called deception.
Okay,
Pat holds up the nose ring on his arm.
I'm gonna cheer this. It's being cheered. Deception. Top 20.
Okay. You think you can deal with these fire things?
We can try.
Okay.
We are nothing if not ranged.
Where are they at? What do you know what they are?
Just they're like bird things. They got legs and they're made of lava. Fuck these guys.
Okay. And yes, Path does know Draconic.
I'm gonna come around, just approach slowly, maybe kind of just peek around from the corner here.
Okay. So in the room beyond the barricade, you see the smoke in the room makes scanning the area difficult. You can definitely hear the crackling of large fires, and glowing from deeper in the room provides clear evidence of large fires there. An even brighter glow splits the center of the room, giving you the impression of a river of fire. Every so often, fire also bursts forth from a large symbol etched into the wall on the other side of the room. You can make out the forms of charred kobold bodies near the entrance.
That's how you guys came in?
No, they were like, we're trying to get into the thing to get the stuff, treasure. Obviously, right?
Obviously. Why else would you be here?
How tall is the barricade?
The thing in the middle of the room.
No, the
barricade. The barricade that they're hiding behind. It's 4 feet tall.
Okay, so it's
low chest height for you. It's a few inches above their heads. Maybe
can I send Alibi in to look through the haze with that echolocation just to see what the creatures actually are?
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
Come on, buddy. You got it. Be invisible.
There you go.
That's a fucking 23.
That's a scouting familiar. You're doing it, bud.
So Alibi flies through the whole room. and I'm actually just gonna like put Alibi in the room. Oh, cool! I put you in a wall for half a second, so that got revealed. So yeah, you can. I'll just show you the whole fucking room, because there's no way for me to build like you can only see 20 feet into Foundry. Like that's just not a thing, unfortunately.
And there's lava illuminating everything, so...
There is lava illuminating everything. So there is a literal river of lava bisecting the room. But there are also smaller pools of lava throughout. And as Alibi is flying through the room, you see that on the other side of the room, right down here, is there no pulsating? You can't see the pulsating because it's on white. Damn it. Maybe if I turn the color intensity up, it's almost all the way up already.
I can see a little bit of pulsating in like the river. Like it flashes white every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
But there's down here, there is in fact a keystone embedded in the wall. And embedded in the keystone is an opal. An ellipsoid opal.
Oh, we got those now. Just rip a pocket off.
Yeah, it'd be...
We gotta grab that.
I mean, we need the stone.
We have to get that if we want to go back.
Yeah, it'd be a real shame if you can't leave unless you get the keystone.
I mean, that's basically how this one works.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do not see any signs of any creatures in the room.
That they were talking about? Yeah.
Until the opal inside of the keystone flares with fire. And as it does so, a burst of flame appears in the air in front of it. And a magma mephit manifests.
Fucking knew it.
More fucking mephits.
The mephit then quickly flies over to a pool of lava and dives into it.
All right, so evidence would relate to you guys that this looks like magma whack-a-mole. There are pools of lava. Oh, evidence basically draws like on his chest with his like tattoo. He's just like, so like it looks, you can't see. So like it looks like this, and then there's like things here and here, and then and he just sort of doodles it out, but I think it might be backwards. He's drawing upside down. So it looks
Can I
right
recommend
to him.
luck for that?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, Aaron, you may
Here.
have. Please take the luck.
And I'm gonna just tell Alibi to stay high. I hedged my bets. They have a fire resistance, not immunity though. That's annoying. That's fine.
Have the other keystones summon monsters to...
Roysha was telling us about the diamond. I think giant, like keystones that are near giants are just evil and hate us. That's gotta be what it is.
And make mephits.
Yeah, basically.
How did you make that one stop, mates? How did...
there was a diamond. I didn't.
You broke it.
And, excuse me, Aaron knows. Aaron was there. Smash a lot.
Can you smash it from here?
I don't think we should smash the keystone. That'll...
No,
be
you
bad,
smash
right?
the diamond around the keystone.
But why
In this
would we need that
instance,
to get
I
away?
think we would, yeah.
We'd get it out of the stone, right?
There is incidentally a giant rune on the opal that none of you can fucking read.
We might be able to. We have a scroll.
I'm assuming it says mephits.
It just says mephits.
It's a scroll. It's a rune of summon mephits.
It's just a giant version of like a neon store sign that says like fresh mephits or something. Mephits all night. Mephits.
What did we know about magma mephits?
Go ahead and roll Arcana. Arcana, I want to say, for elementals.
Okay.
19. I know all about fucking mephits.
I path.
Please,
Oh no,
please
bud.
please don't fuck me if it's.
Especially that it's magma.
I'll do what I want.
He's made of pure chaos.
It's fine. I'm made of magic. Who cares?
I'll just learn absorb elements. It's not that big a deal.
He doesn't even have one though.
So
You can make
magma mephits are the mephits that are the intersection between fire and earth. Each mephit being a combination of 2 of the 4 classical elements: earth, wind, air, earth, wind, water, and fire. Earth, yeah, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They are true to their being earthen. They are slow moving, but hardy, and also they're made of goddamn lava.
So melee's bad, which is a problem for this party. Known for their melee.
Definitely a very big problem.
So, I mean, we got a bunch of kobolds. We get everyone to charge into the room. And
Behind us. They only come behind us if they come at all.
So, statistically, mechanically, the kobolds are frightened.
Yeah.
They cannot move closer to the source of their fear.
That if they can see it.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Blindfolds.
Darkness.
I don't want to get shot.
No, it cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Full stop.
Okay.
Then they have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks if they can see it.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, so we get all the kobolds set up with. I'm sure they got crossbows or something.
They have
bows.
slings.
Yeah,
Slings.
slings.
I hand them a crossbow. That is unacceptable.
They have no fucking clue how to use it.
They're gonna
Meaning
hurt
they're not
themselves.
proficient.
Wow.
But see, so we get all the kobolds and basically.
But they're simple weapons. Light crossbow's a simple weapon.
Kobolds have proficiency with dagger and sling.
Wow, not even simple. Damn. That's rough, buddy. I hand them a dagger.
I think sorcerers have more weapon proficiencies than kobolds.
If you
Yep.
have simple, you are better. Wow.
Sorcerers
okay.
have dagger, dart, sling, quarterstaff, light crossbow.
Okay.
Kobolds have daggers and slings.
So on D&D Beyond, it just says I have light. It's crossbow, comma, light, comma, dagger, comma, dart, comma, quarterstaff, comma, sling. So I have proficiency in light, and I have proficiency in crossbow. Thanks.
Alright.
It's just how they.
If any of the items in a list has a comma in it, then the items in the list should be delimited by semicolons. But D&D Beyond doesn't give a fuck about that.
Nope.
Rammer.
So what's the plan?
Stand in front of the barricade and pew pew.
Comprehend languages last is concentration.
Well, if it's a scroll, I think it's just it happens for 10 minutes, right?
You said
No,
You cast a spell.
that is not how scrolls work.
No, comprehend languages lasts for 10 minutes.
Comprehend
Yeah,
languages
but
is
is
1
it-
hour non-con.
Oh, it's 1 hour.
Non-con. Okay,
Non-con.
so
But that's the one you'd have to go up and touch the rune to be able to understand it.
Nope, comprehend languages you can read. You can understand anything you read.
Okay.
one either.
But you must be touching the surface on which
Yep.
the words are written.
Yep.
So one of the casters is going
So you
to have to
Touch the opal.
touch the opal.
Could
I don't think I can make
we-
it across the river.
Could we? Yeah, I was gonna say, could we put it on alibi? Because they can just get there.
I think this is the narrowest part of the. So comprehend languages has a range of self. So the person who has it has to be the person casting it. This part of the river is the narrowest part, at about 9 feet.
I can try to give myself frog legs when we get into combat and do a heckin' jump.
The problem is how many mephits are out there. Like, have any more spawned in, or just that one?
Every flash of the opal, right?
We don't
Or we
know
just-
if they've been going into the magma pools.
Okay. Well, we
Is
saw
Alibi
the
just
opal.
watching the opal?
Yeah,
all
they're
the time?
sitting. They're sitting at the ceiling height, watching the room.
And you're just gonna sit there and
Or
watch
they're
the-
doing their little bat hang.
Yeah. But you're just gonna watch the opal to see if more than.
Yeah.
Okay. So it appears that one spawns every 30 seconds.
Mm.
But they quickly reach critical mass, which is to say that there's one in each of the pools of lava.
Yeah.
And the kobolds explain, like, yeah, like we keep trying to fucking kill them. They just keep fucking coming, but I can't fucking keep up with this shit.
How do they all pop out at the same time, or how does that work?
Do they all pop out of lava?
Yeah.
No, they just
How
like
does it
pop
work
up,
so far?
breathe fucking lava on us, and they just dive back down.
How far away are they breathing the lava?
It's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Can I do a minor illusion of myself next to one of the lava pools
Sure.
just to see what happens?
Are they smart?
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good.
So like here-ish.
Is that really the direction you want the fire breath to go?
So like here-ish.
Hey, Archie's charismatic, not smart.
Yeah.
He's got 14 aimed, actually.
So as you
Oh, okay,
as you
never
make an illusory kobold, it pops out, breathes fire at this illusion, and then just like flushes itself back down the lava.
I'm seeing a lot of ready actions right now.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Do we want to cluster at the thing and just like stand far away so the illusion does a thing and just pew 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 pew?
Yeah, let's.
I mean,
let's
that's the thing we
walk-
could do. I could just start popping illusions out.
Yeah,
mean,
let's
eventually-
do it. Yeah.
Eventually, they're all gonna make their way towards us. But yeah, I think that we could get rid
Let's
of a couple
not
like
get
that.
close. Yes.
Yeah.
Is
And
it
then
time to roll initiative? Is that what you're
And
telling
then if
me?
you could have Alibi like sitting in the non-kill cone, so I can
Yeah.
take
yeah,
that
yeah.
sneak attack.
Absolutely. Done. So their alibi right now is like doing the bat hang upside down, wings wrapped around them. Just tell
Did
them
I
like,
read this scroll? Because I'm not going to be very much, like, my range thing is mostly firebolt.
Oof.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
got
I
a
can still
crossbow.
minor illusion. You got a crossbow. I have a crossbow.
I have a crossbow for someone who needs a crossbow.
Crossbows
let's-
exist.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody
Kobolds
got
are not
crossbows.
proficient.
Yeah, we can't give it to our buddies, but we can have them. Okay. Yeah. We're the
It
crack
sounds like
team.
it's time to roll initiative, though.
We're the crack team. We're
Can I
here
read
to.
the?
Whoops.
Can I read the scroll?
I did. Hang on. I accidentally rolled for everyone.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So you can go ahead and read the scroll. So you have comprehend languages for the next hour.
Oh,
But I had an 18. I like that number.
Too bad.
Oh, okay.
oh,
20's
okay.
better.
son of a bitch.
Oh, you son of a me son of.
Rose.
I got lower than yours.
Sorry. Let me make sure my token is selected real quick.
Yeah. All right.
Oof.
Let's.
All right,
get
Pat.
some...
I can't help you on the first round.
I need some music, and none of the tracks I have right now are.
From magma sounding.
They're not very like I have Frozen Wastes, Ice Cavern, Jaunty Battle. No.
We can
What
do Jaunty.
about
Dull roar.
Let's just do Skirmish. Thanks, Tabletop Audio. Please sponsor us. All right, let's do Skirmish. We're gonna ignore. Actually, we're gonna ignore initiative for just a moment. So the plan is for each of you to just ready to fire at Amifit as an illusion coerces it into popping out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I say I readied Alibi to be next on the opposite side?
Sure.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and just make a buttload attacks. Just everyone roll your attacks. Let's see what happens.
I assume I'm doing the illusion, so I don't make an attack.
That is
Well, what's
that is a good assumption. Yes.
what's your to hit? Because I can do the illusion.
+4 with the
All right, it's the
crossbow.
same thing then. Oof.
Hilariously, 12 hits.
Cool.
That said, it actually dies before you even fire a crossbow. With the Eldritch Blast, the longbow, and the short bow, kills it, and it actually explodes into a burst of magma. And every creature within 5 feet of it needs to make a dex save. So that's Alibi.
Yep.
And I just rolled Alibi's max HP and damage.
They have fire resistance.
Oh, okay, cool. And they fail the dex save, so 3 fire damage. But that Mephit's dead. And now we're gonna enter initiative.
Okay.
So Archie.
Okay, so
I'm assuming that we all were bunched up, so I'll just move.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can be reposition your tokens however you'd like. 6 of the
Or Archie, do
kobolds
you need to
refuse to leave the safety of the central.
can I get to
Tower.
like the top of the barricade here?
Say it again.
Can I get to like the top of the barricade?
Okay. Just like
And
standing
then-
on top of it.
Just like standing on top of it.
Okay.
And then I would like to ready an illusion of me for here.
Okay. And the trigger.
Trigger is everyone seems ready to attack.
Okay. All right. Path.
Okay, so can he can attack that pool? So he's just gonna ready the short bow to take a shot when the thing pops up.
Alrighty. May have jumped the gun with initiative. Because as I'm seeing it sort of roll around, is it safe to assume everyone's readying an attack for when that pops up?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna roll around. So.
I would have moved into the room slightly.
Yeah,
So.
Okay.
we're gonna
Same.
move into the room.
Oh, okay.
That's the only
So
thing.
go ahead. Do that as if you had just taken a turn. I forgot Rose's melee.
No, Rose has a longbow.
Oh, never fucking mind. Goddamn monks.
That's not a monk thing.
That's
I
a.
know. Short bow is a monk thing, right? That's a simple weapon.
Yeah, but Rose gets proficiency.
Yep. Okay, so Archie, just before it's your turn, everyone is prepared to attack. So an illusory Archie appears here. You said?
I think just one to the left. I don't think I can reach that far.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
and
30
sorry,
feet.
Alibi to get that sneak attack would have moved there.
Sure, you want to
Well,
do that?
Yeah, and Path after the explosion be like, oh, we don't want him to explode. Like,
If he explodes, it's fine. I'll summon him again.
Doesn't that cost money?
It does.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So there is an illusory Archie, and Archie, it's your turn.
I have a
me fit.
plan. Don't worry.
No, he hasn't taken his turn yet.
Okay, well then I'm going to pull out my crossbow
Okay.
and get ready to shoot it.
All right. Path.
ready short bow.
All right. So a pair of Mephits pop out.
I know.
Closer one.
Start shooting.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
I
and
assume
with-
we're all aiming at the same one because we didn't expect to.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm going. Oh, sorry, I'm going for this one. Until such a time as whatever order things go off in, it dies, and then if I was late, I would switch to the other one.
Well, evidence as the third to go off. I'm just going by the order that you guys rolled. Evidence, you kill it, which causes its explosion to just pass through the illusory Archie harmlessly. And
Alibi deck save.
Alibi deck save, yes.
Okay.
That's a fail, and that's gonna be
Okay.
4. That's gonna be 8 fire damage, resisted to 4, which I think is Alibi's remaining hit points.
That's it. Yeah, Alibi's gone. And then can you just prepare the imp?
The what now?
I'm gonna summon him again as an imp.
Okay, I'll do that when we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll prepare a whole swath of fucking familiars. At some point.
Eventually.
And now it's this guy's turn. And he yells out something in Ignan. Does anyone speak Ignan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Or any other primordial language, such as Terran, Aquan, or Aran? Or
No, but we do have
primordial?
someone who comprehends all languages he hears.
Oh yeah, Wesdin can understand every language he hears.
We can now.
So Wesdin, you hear, "We done been bamboozled."
Yes, you have.
And this happens.
Yep.
It is no longer whack-a-mole. It is time to get fucked. And this guy's going to take his turn. So the rest of them are going to be surprised, essentially. But this guy's going to take his turn. He's just going to move right here. And he's just going to breathe some goddamn fire.
God damn, that's a lot of movement.
I thought they were slow.
Thought they were slow.
Those kobolds aren't
We weren't
throwing
far
anything
from
at him,
them.
are they?
The kobolds will be throwing things at them on their turn.
They didn't have anything ready.
Yeah, sure, they had shit ready. Fuck it. 3 attacks at disadvantage. That's a 21 to hit. That'll hit.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright.
Does that help? Does that help me at all?
No.
Okay.
That dead.
No.
Damn.
So I need the 4 of you to make dex saves versus fire breath. 17 will succeed. 13 will succeed.
Deck saving throw?
Yep. 12 will succeed. And Weston?
Nope.
3 will not. So that's going to be 6 fire damage, 3 on a successful save.
You said 3 on a success?
Yep.
Okay.
And it is now the kobolds' turn. This guy's going to peek around the corner, so they're going to throw 4 sling bullets with disadvantage. 14 will hit, 14 will hit for 6 and 5. They're putting in work. The Mephit is now bloodied, and
That
Rin's
counts the... Didn't we do 10 damage to it too?
Yeah.
Yep, so that'll actually kill it. Forgot to add that to its, which means evidence.
Yep.
It's gonna blow up on you.
Yep.
Dex save.
Oh, I was like, do I get another one? Yeah.
That'll save, so you only take 4 fire damage.
Okay.
And it is Rose's turn. There is a whole room full of Mephits.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Good news, we don't have to get any closer.
Are you sure?
Like,
okay, I'm
oh,
gonna
excuse me,
shoot,
I don't have to get any closer.
So this
Thank
one
you, that was
here, I
insensitive.
figure this is the one that I'm gonna start with, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna aim at that one and I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
I was just saying that out loud this way. If anyone had any other
Nice.
ideas, like, ooh, fancy.
Critical hit. So you
13
just
damage.
blow a hole through its forehead, but it's made of lava, so it doesn't have a brain. But now there's a hole in its head.
Evidence
Oh,
leans
that's-
over to Weston just to let him know what's going on over
That's it.
60 feet away.
I can see that.
I don't
Wait,
know
which-
what you say 60 feet.
It was which one was it? Because I can see.
Yeah, it's
like,
only 50 feet from it. Yes.
this
You
one I
can't see that one.
This is the one I can't see. This
So
one. This
Can't see that one.
technically, it's actually that area is what Weston can see.
Oh, so you could just see the one that blew up.
Wait, this is 50. The heck?
Your diagonals are measuring as 5, but I just
Yeah.
actually did a 60-foot radius. All right. Anything else, Rose?
That's it.
All right. Evidence.
Eldritch Blast. Let me just double check. I don't have to get closer. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Also, I think there's supposed to be like heavy obscurement in here.
Oh,
Maybe.
I have Devil's Sight, so that's
That
not
does
obscuring.
not-
But if it's not darkness. It's not magical.
It's not magical darkness, no.
Okay.
Is there actually? Like the read aloud text had.
I'm assuming like magma,
Like
just that heat
smoke.
haze.
Yeah,
when
like smoky air of the room, but it doesn't actually have anything about like, oh, you can't see anything past this
mechanically
far.
it being.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I failed anyways. Unless their AC is
will miss.
garbage. Okay, cool.
Their AC's not quite that garbage.
Okay.
Alright. Done?
I'm gonna move so that we're not quite so coneable. I'll
Okay.
move there.
Alright. Weston.
I'm gonna move up a little bit,
So as not to be quite so coneable.
so as not to be quite so conable, and also to. I think this is gonna work. Cast Shatter.
That's not shatter.
I was just
Centers.
measuring his vision.
Okay.
Can I get him? Can I do it? Hold on.
I thought you had it before. If you centered it one more square to the east.
Oh, it's a 10-foot radius. I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, no, that is 10 feet.
Yeah, you drew a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, I did that. I can't
Okay.
get them all. That's so
I think you
aggravating.
can.
Move it one to the east.
Can I?
I'm gonna
Can
say
you-
you can. Fuck it.
All right. All right, whatever. So yeah, on those three.
Alright. Con saves.
Yep.
Wow. 18, 19, and 5.
Jesus.
Dork scheme.
Alright, so it's gonna be 8. This guy's remaining hit points are 8, so it doesn't matter that he saved. And then this guy takes 16. And he's bloody.
There. Cool.
And this guy just bursts harmlessly on the other side of the fucking room.
Then I'm gonna make sure. Great.
Alright, done.
I'm actually gonna move back a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Archie.
I am going to. I'm gonna stay where I am. I think. What's the range on the crossbow? 80, 320. Can I tell which of the three that got hit with shatter is like looks more damaged? The one that looks
That one.
bloodied. He actually looks bloodied.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna shoot at. My
Alright.
crossbow. I don't think firebolt is gonna be very good against these guys.
Probably not. 12 will hit. And he has less than 7 hit points remaining. He's dead.
Two. I think that's gonna be it for me.
Alright.
All of that?
Path.
Alrighty, so let me just double check this.
They're already
short,
down to 5. There
Yeah.
were 10, and now there's 5.
Short bow, that guy right here.
Okay.
We're the party that can.
12.
We're the party that can
Or
stay
11.
far away.
11 will hit.
6 damage.
So that's going to be 6 piercing. He's now bloodied. That's a thing.
And he'll stay there for right now.
Alright. It is the Mephits' turns. And I think every one of them is going to dash. If I'm not mistaken.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, this one doesn't need a dash. Hell yeah. Let's put you in a square. This
Dash if you
one
wanted.
also doesn't need to dash. This one does.
Friends behind.
Alright, so this one is going to claw at evidence, and this one is going to fire breath at evidence.
Alright, so dex save and nothing to do with the claw, right?
Yep, so the claw is going to be a 17 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 2 slashing and 3 fire. And then 21 will definitely save against the fire breath, so you take a mere 1 fire damage. And then the other 3 just dashed to get here.
Okay.
It's the kobold's turn, and they are way the fuck too scared to attack it because they know they blow up. So they are all going to disengage and run the fuck away. 1, 2, 3.
Cowards, Thrim will hear of this.
And
Assuming their
that's
response is-
gonna be their turn.
Okay.
Rose.
Grim
They're
can't
like-
hear of it if we're dead.
I'm out of beer.
So how do I cross this thing of lava here?
With a running
River
leap.
of lava?
So this is the narrowest point. If you jump from this square to this square, that's a 9-foot jump. So it's a DC 9 athletics check with a running start. Thanks. Steph heard that I was out of beer on delay and decided I'm gonna get up and fix that.
Got you.
Fucking wife
Best
material.
wife.
Best wife.
Amber is so
Um,
lucky.
Meanwhile,
Nice.
Amber is at her bridal shower.
Yeah, I keep wondering what
Yeah,
Nick is going to
stop
do
it. I don't
when
want
Steph
to.
and Amber get married.
One.
Hang out with
Oh,
Ian.
sorry.
Are you okay, Chris?
I'm just seeing if I can actually make it to that point and jump over.
Okay.
Because I'm
If you
I'm
dash,
figuring
can
that-
you?
if I start going for the thingy, they might swivel and follow me. You know what I
Right. But you just watch them dash, and their flight is an onerous one. It's not as swift as you would expect a flying creature to move. They have 30-foot speed. You know, you might think, oh, they're really slow, and, say, 20 feet, but other Mephits have 50 feet, so...
mean? Got it. Yeah, that's still slower than I am. So, I guess I will. For now, I'll just make attacks, and I'll do that next turn because
Okay.
I don't want these guys to get at us. So I'm gonna make a quick attack with my. I'm in melee now.
Yep,
Um,
you are in melee. All the way up, yeah.
Okay, so I will kind of drop my bow, draw my sword, and.
You
make
can always
an
just
attack.
hold your bow in one hand.
I'll do that then.
And that way you don't have to drop it. You're not one of the few classes that needs to worry about the other hand being free, so... Because you can always just kick people.
Yeah, but now I have to change this from a D10 to a D8.
Yeah.
I want to cast spells with my feet.
10 is gonna miss. Just barely.
It's gonna miss. Okay, then I will make. Let's do one unarmed strike.
Alright. Which one are you attacking? This one or this one?
Are either of them damaged?
Nope.
Let's do the one north of me.
Okay. Alright. So as you punch it, you take 4 fire damage because it's
I'm
made
punching
of lava.
fire. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Anything else?
That's it for me.
Alright. Evidence.
I am going to move here.
Okay.
That's actually, can I move here because that's not out of its reach, right? I'm not provoking.
Correct.
If I move there, okay, cool. So I didn't need to do that. I don't give a shit. I undid the. I'm there, and I arms of it off.
Okay. Those are
Strength.
strength saves. They're not good at those. That's a 2 and a 5.
I cast it at a 2nd level. That's 10 necrotic.
All right. So just
And
What is your-
It can't.
what does your arms of Hadar
it's-
look like?
They look like robot, basically, without any robotic implements on them, just 2 rods and a wrist bracket and a rod like just bones, but robot hands clawing out of darkness, just reaching into the Mephits and just like pulling them down. It's really creepy.
Jesus. So you kill one of them who explodes on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
so
And the other one
dex
can't
save.
take reactions.
Cool.
That's the important part.
Yep. So go ahead and give me a dex save for Death Burst.
Yep.
That'll do it. So only 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's my action, and
You still got 25 feet of movement, and you're
Yeah, and I'm not. Yeah, fuck
Not
it.
gonna provoke.
It can't take reactions. So can
Gonna
I
leap
leap
across?
Right across? Yeah.
I need you to make an athletics check. Actually, hang on. Let me.
One.
How wide is that? 1 second.
I
I gotta
don't
figure out how
remember.
wide that is in feet.
My strength is 11. I don't remember.
Right.
What...
If it is more than 11 feet across, then I need you to make an athletics check. So I need to figure out how many feet across it is.
Okay.
So
Oh
this
wait, does that
is-
mean that I can just make the 9 feet?
I'm sharing
If you
this.
have 9 or
I
more
didn't
strength,
see
then
it.
yeah.
Fuck. Hold on. Let me take away chair.
That does not look like it's more than 11 feet. No?
Okay, so I didn't need to use the chair.
Correct.
Okay, cool. It's
Alright.
a little close for comfort.
A little close for comfort, yeah. All right,
I'm
done.
done. Yeah.
All right, Weston.
Oh, hey, that's nice.
Do you have 9 strength?
No. So it'd be an athletics check, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can make it without the check. If you want.
But he
But
can
you
read
go
the
across
he
that
can
far.
read the giant.
Comprehend languages.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
Hopefully. And I'll Tides of Chaos this.
All right.
Great, thank God.
Tides of
Right.
Chaos!
As I'm like frantically trying to find out what the damage is for this river of lava.
It's a lot. Lava
I'm
does a
assuming,
lot of
how
damage.
much damage does lava do? As much as it wants to.
Usually, lava does 10d10.
Yeah.
A
Does
lot.
it matter how deep the lava is?
Nope.
Lava.
No, because
Lava.
you actually don't sink into lava, despite what you might think. Because despite being liquid, it is still rock, and rock is denser than people.
Is rock denser than robots, though?
Yes,
Okay, because I am metal.
you're metal and
Evidence is very dense.
Yeah.
anything
my
else, Weston?
wisdom is an 8 for nothing.
So I got another. If I dash, I've got 35 left, which is not enough to get there, so that's annoying.
Wait, you're going for
Um,
the.
But you could get
Down
far
towards
enough
the
that you
right.
can get there next turn.
Right.
I mean, isn't the thing like over here?
Yeah,
it's over- it's-
right here.
Oh, it's over there. Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought it was that rock because I'm a dummy.
No, it's this.
The glowy
It's
bit.
it's really it's really.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because like on my screen I can see the bursting like really well, but like on
I
stream
can see it
tell
too.
it's
It
terrible.
was
Me too.
blue before, but maybe I just wasn't seeing the light source.
You know what? I'm gonna
Anyway.
make it blue, and maybe that'll be like more visible,
I'm there.
like
The
against
river of
very-
lava is very red. Oh, that shows. Yeah.
It
I
is
love
glowing
colors.
red. I just made it blue for contrast.
Clarity.
All right, done.
Done.
All right, Archie.
So I am going to circle.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. I lied. As you're standing there at the top of the round, Weston, a Mephit
Mm-hmm.
bursts out of the rune.
Yep,
Now it's Archie's
yep.
turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to circle this Mephit and go through rows to come here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my Draconic Roar,
All
which is
right.
proficiency
Yeah.
times per long,
All right. And that's creatures within 10 feet of you.
that can hear me.
Awesome. So all attacks against those 3 Mephits have advantage for the next round.
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Is that an action or a bonus action?
It's a bonus action.
Oh my fuck.
They're gonna fix that in Fizbands.
And
They've
then-
actually confirmed that Kobold is not in Fizbands at all.
What?
So they fixed
Oh.
it by not printing it.
Hate that.
And they're no longer supporting UA.
Nope. Well, D&D Beyond isn't supporting UA.
Isn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Wizards
so...
is still doing UA.
Yeah, Wizard's still going to do UA.
So I am going to be moving back to the square I started in, provoking from this guy. But on my way there, I'm going to stop here and cast Bane on these 3 Mephits.
Okay. So let's get some charisma saves. 2, 4, and 7.
All 3 of them fail,
Yep.
so they all have a negative d4
2
As
attacks
I-
and saves.
to attacks and saves.
And then you're going to provoke, which may
Then
or
I'm
may
gonna
not
provoke.
ruin your concentration. And I'm going to immediately cheer that opportunity attack. Fuck you, that's why. 21 to hit.
Is that minus a d4?
It's not.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
think that
but-
matters.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, sorry. It's a 20 to hit. For 3 slashing and 2 fire.
So 5 damage. Okay.
Yep, and
Then I have to make a
concentration.
concentration check, which I'm going to cheer.
Oh.
17.
Yeah, you succeed. Alright, done?
Done.
Alright, path. A bunch of Mephits up in this bitch,
Yeah.
That you have advantage on.
which you have advantage in attacks against.
Yeah. I think he'll just take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
So, short bow.
You said this one, right?
No.
No.
No, this one.
Yeah.
20 will hit.
11.
Alright, 11 piercing damage. He's bloodied. From full. He's just bloodied. You just get him right in the fucking nose. His, like, 6-inch banana-sized nose.
Just pin it to his chin.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, that is.
Oh! Anything else? Haven't you done enough?
I kind of think he's gonna take a couple steps back.
Alright, that seems wise.
Yeah, what's that?
Alright. It is the Mephits' turns. I'm gonna roll for recharge for the one Mephit that Fire Breath last turn. He did not recharge, which means this guy gets to just follow evidence and claw. This one is going to. I'm just. Alright, so let's claw evidence. One
Yep.
thing at a time. 22 to hit.
Yep.
5 slashing and 3 fire. And then over here, this guy's gonna move up to Wesdin and breathe fire at him.
mm-hmm.
So deck save.
Deck save.
Yep.
Hey, Weston, you have
I'm good.
blind sight, right?
Do.
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So on a successful save, you only take 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And then up here is where the shit show happens, because none
Yeah.
of these 3 have used their fire breath yet. So this one's gonna move here. This one's gonna provoke from Archie. Actually, no, it's gonna provoke from. How can it get both of you? With... I guess it has to be here, so it's gonna provoke from Rose.
I will put that.
Alright, so it never gets to leave this space, it just dies. And instead of using its fire breath, it's going to get death burst. So I need each of you to make a deck save. 24 is going to fucking do it. 11 will barely succeed. So you each take 5 fire damage on a successful save. And then Archie, that's a
Yep.
concentration check. And then they're both going to breathe fire on you, the 2 remaining.
2 more deck saves.
2 more deck saves, and then 2 more con saves because you're taking damage. All of the... What the... Chris just over here double credited
Wow.
deck saves? Wow!
Me.
So all of those deck saves are successes, so you take 5 and 4.
Rose is just
and
monking.
then
I lost
monking
Bane.
her...
Archie loses Bane.
Oh,
Rose
damn.
is just monking the fuck out. Just monk.
Yeah.
You said 5 and 4.
5 and 4. Yep. So each of you take,
Okay.
I think it was 15 damage this turn, with successful saves.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm in single
Hey,
digits.
coming in clutch.
Single-
The kobolds really don't want to. They're gonna do it anyway. They're gonna sling at the mephits.
Straight rolls.
Straight rolls. Wow. Miss, hit, miss. All right. But those 2 hits is enough to kill this one, who then blows up on Rose.
Damn it.
I think their decision making was basically if they're gonna blow up, they're gonna blow up on at least one person. So only one is fine. And I rolled really low for the death burst, so it's only gonna be 2 fire damage on a successful save.
I love how Wesdin is in the corner now, just hearing them explode, going, I hope it is going well.
Ow, 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 ow.
Rose, it is your turn.
Okay.
A small,
Rose,
a small hailstorm of sling bullets just flew this way.
Rose is going to sheath her sword.
Mhm.
She's going to bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Run the fuck away.
So that's 35 right there.
And then she's gonna shoot the fuck out.
Okay.
Must be nice to see things.
Don't worry, bud. I got you.
So
It's probably gonna be dead before
that
we get
Sevens.
did not shoot the fuck out of anything.
You have
Seven's
advantage.
gonna miss.
You have
Finally,
advantage.
the dice
You have
betray me.
advantage.
Oh,
Have
if you're attacking
advantage?
this one, you have advantage.
Oh yeah, I have advantage. Okay, cool. So
One more
dice-
time, Jordan.
There's a small
You have
chance the dice
Oh,
have
thank
not
you, thank
betrayed me.
Hey!
Hey! The dice
Hey!
didn't betray me.
Hey.
And you bloody it.
Nice. And then that's the end of my turn.
And we
Alright.
all start talking like the rocks outside.
Yeah.
Hey yo! Oh,
Hey,
fucking
buddy!
Mephits, what you doing there?
Hey.
I'm
Hey!
doing here.
Evidence, it is your turn, but I desperately
Magma
need to
boy.
get to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Feel
I
free
cast
to just
darkness.
narrate your turn
It's
now.
not-
You don't have to do that.
I cast darkness. It's too late.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't remember how.
On me or on the stone?
Within
In the
range.
corner.
The point. I'm gonna cast it on myself, and then move.
Yeah.
All right, so cast it on myself. Moving. 10, 20. And I'm gonna blast the. Hold on, let me just double check. Yeah. Oh, everything is in my range. I don't know why I bothered measuring. I cast it on the that I have advantage on.
Isn't darkness an action and Eldritch Blast is an action?
Eldritch Blast is an action. I don't do anything. I'm done.
But darkness on that Mephit.
Darkness on me, centered on me, and
So
I'm
when
gonna
you-
try and.
So when you cast darkness, you can either put it on a point in space, and then it's static there, or you can cast it on an object that is neither held nor worn, and then if that object moves, the darkness will move with it.
Is there a rock on the ground that you can
I
then pick
cast
up?
There's
it
a rock on
on
the
a-
fucking ground.
As a rock, I kick the rock along and I start dribbling.
Okay. You just dribble in the rock as you walk along. All right.
Uh-huh.
So darkness is effectively emanating from you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Done.
Yeah.
All right. Weston, you are up.
Cool. Yeah. Just for shits and giggles, I
Yeah.
am going to bonus action quicken a second level ice knife on the Mephit
This
in
one.
front of me here. Yep.
All right.
Do I have my tides?
I assume it can't
I
see
don't.
because darkness.
Cannot
I
see,
can't.
so you have
You're
advantage.
right. Good call. Thank you. Ice knife. Critical hit. Get mega fucked. DC 15 dex.
Okay,
for
so
the,
it just takes
full
10 damage.
Yep.
And then it doubled the cold damage, which would not actually be double on a crit.
True. Sadness.
So Dex save. 14 will fail.
Fail. So
14 will
10
fail.
Cold.
So it takes 20 cold,
I knew that.
and it just fucking implodes.
And I do that as I saunter over to the rock
Okay.
and touch it.
To Dwayne Johnson? That's weird.
Yeah, I'm a big
When
fan.
did he come-
Wesdin is a huge fan.
You just go up
Um,
and touch his pecs very uncomfortably.
Yeah, just hey bud.
Well, no,
Nice
it's
tattoo.
Weston, so it's.
Actually, I could do that from 10 feet away, technically, so I don't even have to move.
Makes it even more uncomfortable for the rock.
So as you peer through the darkness at this stone, you see you comprehend the rune that is written on the opal, and it is the giant rune for fire, Ild. And it's just doing magic shit over here. So what do you want to do about that? Would you like to figure out what to do about that?
Yeah, I guess. Is the rock itself is attached to
It is
the keystone?
embedded, so half of the opal is
Right.
embedded in the keystone, and then
And
the
the key-
keystone is half embedded in the wall.
Gotcha. Gonna pry that out of it. Yeah, I guess I'll spend this. I'm not strong. I'll spend this time trying to figure out how to deal with the rune.
So as an action, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay, I'm gonna cheer this. Oh, I also need a sweet.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a fucking surge.
Much needed. Oh, back to
Hot
full.
damn.
Back to full. Yeah,
Well, that magic
As I-
surge is amazing, and everyone who says it sucks is an idiot.
yeah.
No, go.
Till I
go,
fireball my
Go
friends.
away.
So yeah, I'll Tides of Chaos this now.
Okay.
Fucking, come on. 22.
All right. So you are able to discern that despite the fact that this is the giant rune for fire, this summoning has some kind of connection to Imix, the elemental prince of evil fire.
Yep.
And you're going to need to do 3 things in order to sever this connection.
Okay.
First, you have to mar the rune by damaging it.
Okay.
Second, you have to just jam magic into it to disrupt the summoning, essentially. And then third, you need to... I'm not even sure how to describe this in, character terms. You have to make a religion check to sever the connection to Imix.
Okay. I gotta be like, fuck you! I gotta be heretical.
Basically, yeah.
Alright. Cool.
So those 3 things need to happen to stop this thing from summoning fucking Mephits.
Just in order, or by
In
me?
order.
By
In
one
order.
person? Okay. And that was my whole action, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Done?
Done.
Archie.
There's another Mephit over here still, and
Yep.
I don't like it.
I mean, reasonable.
So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at it.
Okay. Is it a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save.
He's not good at those. 3?
No, that's 10 psychic damage, and he has to immediately run away.
Okay. Directly away from you?
Yes. It must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as the speed allows.
Okay, it did that. It is also barely hanging on to life.
Cool.
And Chris is just like, I just ran away from this fucking thing, and you gave
Sorry,
a
I
reaction
have-
to chase me.
I am almost dead. I'm single-digit hit points, so that's not good for me.
Oof.
I will inspire you, though. I'm like, sorry about that.
You got
Use my
this.
last bardic inspiration to inspire Rose.
All right, done.
Yep, that's it. That's my
All
turn.
right, path.
Okay. So he's gonna. So is it any extra movement to jump the half wall?
No.
Okay.
Not if you have like
So-
a running start.
Yeah. So he's just gonna.
How tall are Olympic hurdles? 1.067 meters. 42 inches. Yeah, they're roughly Olympic hurdle size. Alternatively, you have a climbing speed, so you could literally just like fucking run along the wall.
Yeah. Use acrobatics, go up the wall a little bit, hop off.
Just leap over
So.
Archie.
Yeah.
I'm not that hard to leap over. I'm less than 3 feet
Superhero
tall.
landing.
Yeah. So killing the Mephit, it explodes.
Yep.
Hurts Rose, but might do less damage if it gets a turn to.
There is another Mephit that also could get a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
But he's not near anyone. Unlikely to hurt someone if he explodes.
But you can use... Bless you.
Bless
Bless you.
If you use a cheer, that gives you advantage in the attack roll, which triggers sneak attack.
It's kind of. Yeah, why not? Let's get
I
that
wasn't
sneak
telling
attack.
you to sneak attack, I was just
I-
informing you that that is an interesting rules interaction.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going back and forth on, but it's like, I'll be good.
Moses, you know you have a cheer, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool.
And it's a good thing I used the cheer anyways for that 5 damage.
Wow.
Minimum damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That hurts. That fucking hurts. And by it hurts, I mean, like, morally painful, not actually, like, the enemy's fine. He's doing good. He's doing okay. He is bloodied, though. Anything
And
else?
that'll be it.
Alright. It is the Mephit's turn. Let's roll for recharge, because I'm pretty sure both of these have used their fire breath. Is it recharge 5-6? It is not. It is recharge 6, so neither of them recharge. Okay. So that's going to be some claws. And fuck it, let's throw some cheers at it. This one's going to go... It does not want to go in the darkness, and it can't reach path, so sorry, Rose. 2 cheered claws.
Is Rose die? Will not
22 for 2 slashing and 1 fire. And then a critical for 8 slashing and 5 fire.
Rose goes down.
Rose is also adjacent to Mephits, who will explode when they die. Kobolds are too far away to do anything. Rose death save.
Okay, how do I roll that?
If you click on your hit points, it should pull open the death save. Type. Oh, there you go. 8.
Oh,
That'll
no.
fail. Evidence. You can see through this darkness. You see Rose, unconscious on the other side of the river.
Yeah, so, look, I'm gonna leave the rock with, Wesdin to figure out what is going on.
Yeah.
That's...
Weston, would you have shared what needs to be done?
If I was able to, then definitely.
Yeah, you can speak as a free action on your turn.
I just didn't know how many words if we were restricted. But yeah, absolutely sharing.
6 seconds. That you can get a surprising amount out in 6 seconds.
Okay, I thought it was 6 words for some reason. I had that number in my head. But yeah, I put it in our Zoom chat. But
Yeah.
So, evidence. Having heard Weston, would you want to help him, or do you want to go try and help Rose? Keeping in mind that you're apparently kicking around a rock of darkness.
Rock of
I mean, you
darkness
could
around
stop that, but you leave the
No.
rock where it is.
Step 1 is to sorry, hold on. Fuck the rune up. Yeah, you know what? I'm good at blasting rocks. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the rock.
Okay.
And
11 will hit.
does that hit a rock?
It does.
Okay.
It has AC 8.
Okay.
So you mar the rune, but not enough in Weston's estimation to count.
Okay.
You've done damage. It still has hit points remaining.
Okay. I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Are you taking the rock with you?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I don't want the next Mephit to pop up. I didn't pull up the spell in Foundry to like pop out the template and leave it there. So.
Oh yeah, I have those, don't I?
Yeah.
Hang on. I have spell effects. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
The fuck are you doing?
What the fuck am I doing?
Pro.
Modules, spell effects, misc. Shit. I know I have darkness somewhere.
And I am going to.
Haha, found it.
Okay.
There we go.
Ooh,
There's
a
lights
darkness.
so
One
well.
centered, one east. Okay, yeah. Just to keep it on Wesdin so that
Gotcha.
Wesdin can do whatever
Thank
Wesdin
you.
has to do in the dark.
Yep. All right.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna try and shove.
Giggity?
Yeah.
Try and shove that one.
Shove
I'm
me
gonna
away.
shove that one to the west.
Alright.
Or I could shove. Shoving doesn't do damage.
Shoving doesn't do damage. Just shove
Okay,
Rose.
so yeah, I'll shove Rose one north, and I'm assuming her
Unconscious
form-
creatures automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Done. Shoved north.
All right. Weston.
Okay. So it's not quite marred enough yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to. How many sorcery points do I have left? Okay, that's enough for now. Oh, what am I tickety talking about? I'm gonna chaos bolt it.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn it, wrong fucking stupid button. Stupid D&D Beyond with their stupid implementation of Chaos Bolt.
15 will hit.
14 Darmig.
All right. Are you doing force or I don't remember what 6 is?
I feel like Force seems extra safe.
Force does seem pretty safe.
I mean,
The way you said that just then scared me.
I just
yeah,
Eldritch
yeah,
Blasted
yeah, I
it,
know.
so we
everything's-
already know. Yeah.
I gotta look at my stupid. I really gotta put this somewhere else. I'm so sorry.
I will homebrew you. Like, I will literally homebrew into the sub-race a
Just a
living
thing.
Chaos Bolt spell that has
Just a-
just a table of roll
Yeah.
damage transformation.
Is that
What
Manta?
the fuck was it?
Is Force Manta?
Forces Manta.
Okay.
Ooh, this will be cool. No, let's go with. No, yeah, I should do Force. What am I talking about? Yeah, Force. Sorry.
Force. Okay.
Go
So
Finns.
you mar the symbol. So
Oh.
the as you mar the symbol, the opal kind of like glasses over. If you've ever heard water like freeze rapidly, like that sort of crackling noise, the opal just
Uh-huh.
glasses over and just becomes smooth.
That was quickened.
Okay.
And now would I know what I need to do to
You
jam
need
magic
to
into?
jam magic into it. So you need to either cast 2 cantrips at it, or cast any first level spell at it, or any
Cool.
leveled spell rather.
Let's do another chaos bolt because why not?
All right. So
think,
no
right?
no attack roll, no nothing. Just
Okay.
throw magic at it.
More of me. I start throwing me at it.
Yeah, you just
With chaos.
yeah. All
Yeah.
right. So the summoning ritual has been disrupted, but it is still connected to Imix. All right. Anything else?
That's all I can. I'm assuming I can't make the religion check now.
No, that's an action.
Okay, cool. I'm good.
All right, Archie.
So I am going to attempt to shoot one of the Mephits. Looks bad.
Both of them are bloodied.
Then I'll just pick the one to the west.
Bruh. Bruh. You
17
kill
for
it.
8.
And
The
it
Cool.
explodes
weasterly-
harmlessly.
The westerly movement. Yeah.
Thanks,
Explodes
Then I'm-
harmlessly and does not kill Rose.
Then I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
look at Rose and be like, "What are you doing? You gotta stand up!" And I'm gonna use my last spell slot to cast Healing Word.
Nice. All right.
You're the healer.
5. You're not unconscious anymore. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Done.
That's it. That's it for me. I'm done.
Path.
Short bow that last me hit. 5 damage.
That'll kill it. And it explodes harmlessly and does not kill Rose. Way to go, Evidence.
It-
So good. Thank you.
Guys, we can do some things.
Yay!
Rose wakes up and there's just explosions everywhere.
Kobolds don't know what to do. Rose, you're conscious now. What you doing? There's glowing and darkness and.
I guess I'll dash over there.
All right.
I can get there.
You gotta
Please
stand
don't.
first, I
Evidence will.
assume.
Yeah, you do have to
evidence will
stand
tell-
first.
Yeah.
I mean, you could double dash. You also need a running start to make the leap. So you need to stand up and then move back and then running start and then leap.
Okay, let's do that. Can you move me there? And then I have.
That was 40 feet. And then half of your movement to stand up. What's your speed? 35?
35.
So 15. So
So I have-
55 feet of movement to get where you're at.
Okay.
Evidence
I
will
have-
tell you where the
15
pools of
more.
magma and the darkness are, so you don't just walk into one. Like, no, left, don't go in there.
Go over there.
Alright, done?
Done.
Evidence.
The next thing that we were told to do is
Religion check.
Religion
Be sacrilegious.
is
Yeah.
sacrilegious as possible.
You need to make some kind of religious offering to, let's just say, Olhydra, which is the elemental princess of evil water.
Yeah.
So obviously Imix hates her. But you need to make a religion check to know that it's Olhydra. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It
I'm
doesn't do
gonna
a very good job of explaining what the characters are doing.
That's okay. I'm gonna cheer the
And
religion.
you need to be adjacent to the.
Oh, okay.
to
So
the
fine.
oval.
I am there.
You have
I'm not
40 feet
there.
of speed.
I am there,
Yeah.
and then I
Can't.
don't do shit.
All right.
I
Can you
can see it.
shove yourself?
No, you cannot shove
No.
yourself. It's another creature you can see.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I shove Wesdin. Go look at it.
so I'll move up.
All right.
Actually, I'll stay back in the mist. And I guess I'll try to make this religion check.
All right.
I didn't Tides of Chaos last time for the second Eldritch, the second Chaos Bolt that I
Didn't
shoved into it to
Tides-
jam.
Didn't
Jam
tides
magic.
or didn't? Oh
Didn't
no, no. So
tides.
there's no attack for that.
Okay, but I still cast the spell into it.
Right.
For
Cast
magic.
the spell, just no attack roll needed.
Right, but should I
You have to
wild
wild
magic
magic
search?
search.
Is my question.
I see. Yes. So you kept
Fuck.
saying Tides of Chaos. Oh no.
This was before.
So this was before
Evidence and-
Rose or Evidence ran up. So it's
Correct.
just Weston.
It's just me. I haven't heard anyone else yet.
So go ahead and dex save. You just fireballed your dumb self.
I'm gonna cheer it.
Okay. What is the spell save DC for wild magic surges? Is it your spell save DC?
I cast it, so 15.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good luck,
Um,
bud.
Whoa!
Yay!
Whoa! I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive.
So you only take 14 fire damage.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
just see from within the darkness a plume of fireball. Those damn meat
Yeah.
pits again.
Oh, it is significantly wider than that
Yep.
darkness.
Mm-hmm. So this is before your turn. Or this was
Yeah.
your last turn, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you head up and you try in religion. You've got tides.
Yeah, I'll say, sorry, it was the stress. And, yeah, I'll try to make this religion check with advantage from tides.
Alright. Fucking crit.
Ooh.
Fucking crit.
Fucking credit. So you determine that what you really need is to just pour fucking water on it, and so you just grab water from your bag and just dump. Oh, cool! And it just bursts into a plume of steam, which fills the room, dissipates the smoke, and paradoxically hardens the lava.
Cool. Tight.
And that's the end of the fight.
Yeah.
I was waiting for steam mephits to appear. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I know.
lie. I was just
Any
like,
hits.
and 20 steam mephits.
The first thing I want to do is look back at the other kobolds and say, the coast might be clear, but stay there while we check it out.
We'll scream for dramatic effect.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
You're not going to give me advantage because they're already scared of this?
Well, I was gonna say, can I help? Can I help
sure.
by
You can have
screaming?
advantage on that because they're already frightened of the situation.
Cool. 23?
Fucking. They're like. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I guess we're prying this thing off the wall.
All right. So with the magic dispelled, as soon as you pour the water over it, you actually see the keystone just like fall about a millimeter in the socket, like as if it was just released from something.
Gotcha.
So you can just sort of slide it right out. And as you do so, the opal just kind of falls out of the keystone and lands on the floor.
Oh, someone grab that.
Grab what
While
I can't see.
Yeah, while I have 10 minutes of darkness, I might just pick them up and walk past all the kobolds.
Can't we just tug?
We could just tug.
Well,
Is,
there might be something else here. Like they said that there was treasure here, right?
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did
The
say there
note,
was
the
tre-
note, the
They
letter
said
there was
there's treasure, obviously.
Right.
Yeah. You said all the lavas.
The
Not
lava has
flowing.
hardened. It is now simply I was gonna say magma, but magma is lava before it erupts. What's the I don't know.
Like
obsidian?
No, there's other igneous rocks.
Volcanic rock.
It's volcanic rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's still hot, but it's not fucking lava.
Yeah. Path is kind of poking his head around the corner, like seeing where the lava was going. He wants to see like where it was coming from, if there's like if it was actually coming from somewhere or if it was just naturally flowing through.
A basalt or a pumice?
I mean, yeah, those are both volcanic rocks.
I googled to figure out which
I'm
one
sure
it was.
you did. So the lava, the holes in the walls lava is pouring through aren't much larger than the actual flow of lava.
Okay.
So you can't really see very far up or down the stream where it was coming from or where it was going to. But what you do see is where it was coming from. More lava is actually starting to pour around the hardened rock.
Don't love that.
And kind of just pour into the room now because there's no channel for it to flow through anymore.
I'm gonna quick
Yeah.
get across the solid rock before it becomes lava.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
we might need to leave.
Or yeah, you could all
Is
just
there
like
any
hide in the
obvious
darkness
treasure?
and then just pull your. No,
that's-
there's not much in this room.
Okay. What was holding the rock in place? The keystone in place?
There's a socket in the wall, shaped like the keystone, but only half
Okay.
as deep as the keystone itself. With the smoke dissipated, you can see that this room was a forge. There are anvils, hammers, tongs, all kinds of smith's tools arrayed throughout the room.
2 alternate characters intensify.
Could one
Would it be reasonable
acquire?
to collect Smith's tools?
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
gonna say, could one acquire a set of Smith's tools from these?
Sure, you can acquire a set of smith's tools.
Like one in total, or
Is there more than one person interested in collecting a set of Smith's tools?
I got a guy for that.
I got a guy for that.
Smith's tools cost money, so yeah.
All right, you get Smith's tools. Whoever wants the Smith's, you get fucking Smith's tools. Just shut up and take them.
If there's anything interesting or like shiny or unique, Path will go for it. But other than that, he doesn't care too much.
I mean, they're dwarven make, but they're also really old. Which is to say that they're better than human tools the day they were made.
They're antiques, thus more valuable.
Sure. No, I mean,
I'm being a dick.
100 years is.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But
so are you gonna go into the darkness and just pull your tethers and just let the kobolds figure it out?
We should
work up the courage.
Well, warn them that more lava is coming.
Oh no!
After like 45 seconds, I'm just gonna start screaming.
Oh, okay. And then the scream just gets cut off as your tether pulls.
Yeah.
Path will join in.
Wesdin will join in, but it's more of like an
Oh
okay.
no.
So you pull your tethers, and you find yourselves back on the cracked rock, the rent earth, the earth asunder even.
Someone's got that opal.
Yes.
Does this destroy the opal?
Typically.
Gates usually do.
Yeah, they usually consume their item. Yeah.
Oof.
So as you slap the opal into the keystone, it is not disintegrated. And the gate opens.
Does it have to be this specific opal to open it every time?
I mean, this opal fits fucking perfectly in the slot.
We're gonna.
This might be something special.
We should probably someone look at it.
It was definitely special.
Can we all step through it and then I mage hand it back out?
I mean, we're not gonna need it because they have the keystone.
No,
now.
I mean,
we just
I
have to
the
touch
opal
it
in my hand.
too.
Yeah, we just tap.
Oh wait, it's just a touch. It's not. I thought you said there was a depression in it that we slotted.
No, yeah, like you have to like actually put it in the depression.
Right, but we can
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, you
out
put it
with
in,
us.
gate
Yeah.
opens, pull it out.
Take it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gate remains open for a minute. So you head back into the Nexus, where I will. And you guys don't have tokens in here, but you can see anyway because Steve's here, and you guys can see through Steve.
Yep.
Steve.
Yay!
Yay, Steve.
And presumably you guys are going to slot the keystone.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do that.
Fire.
So you slot the keystone, and as a dozen times before, actually 10 times before, this is the 11th time a keystone has been slotted, the liquid magic pours from the gate and partially fills the design on the floor.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
There's been a lot of giant shit happening. We should like look into that.
Yeah.
Mark it as a research topic.
Did we?
Yeah.
In this continuity, did the whole Swim King's Thunder thing happen?
Unclear.
Okay.
That is a topic for discussion on our Discord. Check out our Discord where we, have a Discord. We all talk.
Talking
and hang
shit.
out. We talking shit and we do downtime. So every week on Sunday morning, each player character earns 1 week of downtime that they can spend on any of the downtime activities in Xanathar's Guide to Everything, as well as a few custom downtime activities that I've invented for the campaign, including moonlighting and research assistantship. So that's about that. So you do get paid the 500 gold for returning the keystone. The nose ring, the giant's nose ring, is worth 100 gold. Was there any other treasure you guys found?
The robe.
The robe, yes.
The robe.
Yep.
And
and the opal you are able to identify as an opal of the Ild rune.
Oh my! What is
gonna
that?
have to spell that.
I'm sensing a lack of insane reaction. So I'll read what the opal does.
Oh.
And a lack of profundity to your
Right.
statement. Yeah.
So it is a rare magic item that requires attunement. While attuned, As an action, you can ignite an object within 10 feet of you. The object must be flammable, and the fire starts in a circle no larger than a foot in diameter. While attuned, you have resistance to cold damage. And while attuned as an action, you can extinguish any open flame within 10 feet of you. You choose how much fire to extinguish in that radius. Also, you can, as a 8-hour ritual, transfer the opal's magic to a non-magical item, a weapon or a suit of armor, by tracing the Ild rune there with your finger. At the end of the 8 hours, if the target was a weapon, the weapon is now an uncommon magic item that deals an extra d6 fire damage on a hit. And if the item is a piece of armor, that armor is now a rare magic item that requires attunement, and you have resistance to cold damage while wearing that armor. Putting on armor seems dumb, because you could just attune to the opal. Why would you put it on armor?
You could give the armor to somebody else and keep the opal for yourself.
But once you
use it.
So at the end of the ritual, the opal is destroyed.
Oh,
But
sorry.
It doesn't make the armor. Oh, it does require command. Never mind. I lied.
Yeah, the armor becomes attunement, and it's like I could just attune to the opal instead and have other abilities too.
So the weapon just does an extra d6 fire damage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Always.
Yep.
Is that like
anytime it hits.
So that's a better flame tongue, basically.
Flame tongue does 2d6.
Okay.
But you can actually put an Ild rune on a bow. You can put an Ild rune on any weapon.
And the weapons don't require attunement.
The weapon would not require attunement. Yeah.
Wow, I know someone who wants this. Thematically.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people want it. I'm actually a little bit surprised no one recognized the name of the item, because I have fairly extensive experience in Adventures League, and in Adventures League, Opal of the Ild Rune is the most sought after item.
Does it make the weapon considered magic?
Yep, it is an uncommon magic item.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have interesting experiences with Adventures League, so
I have terrible experiences with Adventures League.
I never got to play because of a really shitty game store. So
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fine.
So those are the things you guys found. So you guys can decide who gets the robe, who gets the opal, and then there's a total of 600 gold that you guys found. Split 5 ways is 120. If one of you would like to have the nose ring, you can just trade 100 of the gold that you earned for the nose ring.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Path will, unless someone else really wants it, Path will give up 100 gold just to have it.
Sure.
So instead of your 100 gold. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I will figure out XP off stream because it takes me an awkward amount of time. Is there anything else you guys wanted to wrap up before we end the session?
No, I think Path is kind of curious because it obviously seemed like there was dragon cult stuff going on with that pyramid. So he's kind of there's something weird going on there.
Dragon cult and giant cult.
Yeah, there's some stuff like we should in like evidence with like Path on the back and just be like, don't worry, we have a board full of red strings and everything. We'll figure it out. We can figure out all these giant runes, and something's happening. I don't know what, but something.
Wesdin will just hold up the 6 collars and these.
You can read them now, though.
There's 5.
Oh yeah,
you can read them.
Yeah.
Thank God.
That's the beginning of the adventure.
Snickerdoodle.
The Badgers' names are Angus, Digger, Fido, Gabe, and Zeke.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, we got to find out who those they belong to.
I think we know who they
just
belong to.
Are they just their names, or are they also like a if lost, please
It's
call?
just their names.
Angus, Digger, Fido, something,
Gabe.
and Zeke.
Gabe and Zeke.
Gabe.
They probably belong to the stone giant who died, which is why they went rabid.
That's an assumption.
Why would they go rabid if their master died?
Yeah. Oh, also
not because, but they were left to their own devices, so something got at them that caused them to.
Yeah. Also, the scroll container belt thing that the giant was wearing, was that
Yep.
worth anything or just
It's just a
a
neat
giant
thing.
belt?
Yeah, I mean, so you could wear it as a bandolier. You put some
Oh, that's
scrolls in it.
cool.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That's pretty
one of you
epic
wants
looking,
it.
yeah.
And then Path also has a magnifying glass with no glass, and what was the other one?
Poorly
Deck of
marked
cards.
playing cards.
Poorly marked cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
that does
Shield
mean you
post.
have a deck of cards. We could just not cheat with them in the break.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I mean, as long
had-
as you don't know the markings, it's just
Yeah,
a regular deck.
Yeah, truthfully, he'd probably leave the cards in like the main room. The magnifying glass definitely going on a knickknack shelf of his adventures.
In his locker.
And then the nose ring, that's just a nice bracelet.
Nice.
Sweet. Yes.
So I never actually like really described the nose ring, but essentially the closure on the ring is it's a barrel closure, so you just spin it along a screw to create an opening. So you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. There's no writing or anything on the nose ring.
Nope.
There's no giant runes we also can't read.
No.
Quick, Weston, before it goes away, what does it say?
It says
Made in.
Made in
No.
Astoria.
made in Chult.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, then you guys get to decide who gets those magic items. But we don't need to have that argument right this fucking moment. So while you guys have that argument, I'll figure out XP. And for those of you watching us on Twitch, thank you for being here. Check us out on YouTube, where we have all of our other episodes of Trolls for Hire. This is episode 24. So we've got 23 other episodes already on YouTube. And if you're watching us on YouTube, thanks for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, etc. And check us out on Twitch. We're live twice a week. We play on Saturdays. We play Odyssey of the Dragon Lords at 1 p.m. EST. And on Sundays, we play Trolls for Hire at 1 p.m. EST like we just did. If you would rather listen to your D&D than watch it, we are also available as a podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Breakout, Pocket Cast. And there's like 12 others because there's meta engines that will crawl existing podcast platforms and then steal content. But you know what? I don't even care. If you're consuming our content, it's not like I get any money from podcasts anyway. So you listen to it however the hell you want. As mentioned before, we also have a Discord where we're all hanging out. All 13, 14. I don't know numbers. All 15
we each
of us
have multiple personalities. It's
right. There's at least 3 Aarons. So there's like 15 of us. We all hang out on Discord along with like 200 of our viewers. We're all talking all the time.
Too much, some might say.
Yes, some might say
Who
too
would
much.
say that?
We also have an Instagram and a Twitter that only continue to exist so that we can park the names and no one steals them from us, because we do not fucking use them. But if you want to follow us on Instagram or Twitter, that's your prerogative. Have fun. And with all that said, I think that's it for us. Madam Producer Lady, who we rating?
We're going to read Accidental Adventures.
Huh?
We were talking a lot about Foundry, and guess what they're using?
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Love me
Hell
some
yeah.
fucking Foundry. It's gotten really bad. Like, I'm at the point where I'm it's not even almost. I am uncomfortably derisive towards people who are still using Roll20. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Now you know what I was saying the whole time.
Yeah. It's just Foundry is just like worlds better than Roll20. It's disgusting how much better it is. And
Especially if
even-
you're using a supported system.
Right. And then even though I pay for our Foundry server to be hosted, it's still cheaper than Roll20. Like, how? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Accidental Adventures, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.